Penis.
Hello and welcome back to the Gamer's Tale.
Movies.
I am Trent Gander, and I will not be our Dungeon Master for this evening. My brother Ty is going to be taking the reins as Dungeon Master once again. You may know him as Lundgren Bask, our lovely warlock. We're also once again joined by our friends Cody, Q, Sunday, Gregory Kagorapoulos III, Kragamopoulos III, also known as Tread Scala, and me. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Without further ado, I'll hand it over to Ty to run us into the ground as players.
So when we left everyone, they were outside the town of Ransom. They went to, after getting a note from the Queen between the lines, they went to the Temple of Ixflaris Maximus to clean it out of goblins, which they did. Several details of which I had forgotten to mention anyway, but those aren't really important. They found an extraordinarily whiny child. They also found a secret room in the back of the temple, and Egan swore the oath of the order to become a knight of Ixflaris Maximus to get a special sword and some loot, including a bag of holding, which was kind of awesome. So anyway, after that, a bugbear had ambushed them shortly before, who they mercilessly slaughtered along with his goblin attendants. And Sunday's character had found a mysterious note on the bugbear's body. After Morella had come to check on the whiny child, who she called Ash, they were just about to head back, assumedly, when the session ended, which is where we will now pick up. To which Morella turns to you all and asks, "Oh yes, I forgot to ask you all. Did you guys get the patrol?"
The what?
The what?
The what?
Oh dear, I'll take that as a no. All right, so we will flash to outdoors here.
Ah, my eyes!
Hey, no flashing.
No, that's not it.
Ah, my
Empty
eyes!
screen.
Are you,
Do this.
you dragged our little bookmark to some other place?
I don't think I did. How do I give somebody control of a token again, real quick?
Right click.
Okay.
Go to the little cog.
Delete.
Ah,
No.
yes. No, not delete. That's like saying Alt F4 to reset the game. Okay, controlled by.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. All right, so outside of this, outside of the complex, there are two goblins who have come on patrol. They see their comrade's dead body, and they're wondering what's going on, but they also see a very tall, robed individual who also has a note of his own, who's come from a faraway land to heed the summons as well. Because that's what he does when he's called upon.
This could be.
Because plot.
Greg,
Plot.
would you please describe your character?
I don't know if I can see him or not.
Yeah, we're still inside, unless you're saying you want us to walk up.
Is that that
How
weird
far
fish
away-
thing?
How
Is that
far away
this
are
thing?
you guys?
We're
okay.
around corners.
Oh, you're around the corner. Okay, well, you can't see.
We'll come out here.
I can wait to describe until, I'm right there with everybody, if that would be better.
Well, that's actually not going to be it, though, because I want to make sure.
He did say we should be going outside.
Yeah, he just said we
Sure.
went outside.
I want you to be able to see him as he describes his character, but I also want to have him
We
take
step
this
outside.
on by himself if he's able.
Is this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's him?
Until I find a token for him, yes, it is.
It looks like a bunny.
Why are you a
It's
gremlin
not.
with like
It
stubby
definitely
arms?
is not any of those things.
Oh, I know.
No.
I know exactly
Yeah.
what
The
it is.
naked baby Yoda.
It's
With
not
two
Naked
trunks.
Baby Yoda.
No.
So do they see me at this point?
Yes.
I should describe.
I would have ruled no, but I had wanted them to hear what you sound like before they would see you.
Well, we can record.
Does he got like frog feet where it's like plat 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 where we can hear it before we see it?
You'd
that'd
probably
be
hear me
freaky.
coming.
Yeah, you definitely hear him before you
Giggity.
saw him. Definitely.
Very
Alright.
Jurassic Parky.
Plat 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 plat. Jesus Christ!
Crikey.
Oh, that's a live one.
Oh, that one.
Craig, keep going.
Am I describing physical characteristics?
You can describe whatever amount of the character you want to describe, however
Okay.
you want to.
He is a rather large, about 8 foot tall, 375 pound elephant man. Wearing robes and carrying a spear on his back. And just running.
Okay. I'm gonna have Craig roll initiative.
Huzzah!
I'm going back inside.
That is weird.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Let me roll
Oh wow, that's a
for
great
these other guys.
There's other guys.
First roll with this character.
There's the other guys.
The other guys rolled lower than you, surprisingly. So you go first.
What am I going for? What's
These goblins, these two goblins have partially surrounded you and are going to attack you soon.
We don't. Oh, those are
Those were
bushes.
Those
See
are
them?
bushes.
These are bushes.
Those are bushes.
Oh, I moved the bushes over. Oh my god, dude! I cannot believe. Well, I can. Hold on.
Bushes are attacking.
Hold on.
It's a ghillie suit.
Okay.
No.
Fucking run for your life!
Man, make a suggestion. Pull out things that have more of a background on them.
Mhm.
You have some, they kind of blend in.
Yeah. So kind of
Yeah,
like our
everything was green.
like our
Because
tokens.
everything is green.
We're significantly
Okay,
different than the
so-
green background.
Okay, yeah, I totally messed that up. All right, so other than me accidentally putting trees out to attack you when I didn't mean to,
They're entlings.
I'm not gonna lie, it was funny. It wasn't
that
bad.
was, that was a mistake. Even though
Hey,
It was
I
funny,
couldn't
though.
see it.
they're were
see
trees. We're going for
I just
it.
found some art doing a quick
They're
Google search
aware
that I really
trees.
like. I'm gonna put it in the chat because I really
Okay.
like it, and I'm just gonna say that this is my character.
Do you want me to make a token
Sunday?
off of that? Where are we at?
I was gonna say, I know Sunday knows how to make tokens, so does Trent.
Yeah.
I can't do it because I'm on the truck.
I imagine
Oh,
it's
okay,
longer
that'd be dope.
tusks.
Cool.
It's
All right,
longer and
so-
not when it's not in pictures.
You are free to attack.
Okay.
Oh, by
fair-
the way, I'd forgotten to mention that goblins in this area are treated as pests unless they're reformed, because they're usually criminals most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time.
Okay. Before you continue, Ty, I need you to take a deep breath and carefully let it out. There you go.
Did
All
you
right.
let it out? It was too careful.
So they're right up on me. I'm going to reach for the spear on my back, and I'm gonna go pokey poke. Wow.
Natural one. All right,
Oh.
you're stopped.
One with
Therefore,
advantage.
is that
Spear
the
gets
end
stuck in the ground because they're so low compared to. I'm like 8 feet tall trying to poke a 2 foot tall goblin.
All right. Is that the end of your turn? Do you have any other attacks or bonus actions or?
Bonus action, I'm gonna smack him with the trunk.
All right, that'll hit. Roll for damage. All right, which one are you attacking?
In front of me.
You kind of smack him into the ground like a big fist out the trunk, and he's dead.
Can we just say that I hit him?
Sure. You yeeted him halfway into the ground. All right. The other goblin he's not rattled somehow or other, and he advances on you, and he is going to attempt to attack. Wait a minute, it's slash. Never mind.
What?
Does an
Oh, wait,
11
that's not
hit
me.
you?
11 does not hit, no.
Okay, excellent. All right, so just so that I know, so that I can
I
write
like
this
it.
down for later. What's your AC again?
16? No, 17.
17. Okay, cool. All right, so he tries to hit you with the sword, but you dodge out of the way. He's got no chance. All right.
I'm just gonna leave the spear in the ground and just go for another trunk.
Okay, that'll hit.
See.
And you smack him too, and he falls over dead.
I'd like to I'd like to Hulk versus Loki him with my trunk.
To worry him around, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Smack, 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 smack. Now he's a pile of stained leather armor. Good for you.
That guy's got issues.
I would assume that the sound of wet meat being beaten is going to attract my attention.
Okay.
And I'm just going to leave like, what in the hell is going on out here?
I looked
Wait,
Okay.
with
more
him,
psychopaths.
So
and I looked. Do I recognize? Jeez.
all right, so
Say what now?
I was asking the DM if, as a mercenary, if I had recognized because as a player, I've never seen it before.
as a mercenary, you've never seen him before either. I'd imagine that all of you except one or two wouldn't have seen him at all or anyone like him.
The
Also,
hell.
I have to drag the other two from over here.
The
Really
bushes?
quick. What was that? So Morella rushes out here, and behind her is the
It's the lucky man.
whiny child. Well, I actually forgot to introduce who is going to be a very important person here in a bit. But anyway. Oh!
Too much behind the
and
curtaining.
What?
Too
Sorry.
much behind the curtaining.
All right. So anyway.
Yeah.
And she
thing now.
Oh, awesome. Okay. I can move this off to the side. Awesome. All right. So Tread, or sorry, not Tread, Craig. So Craig, this small woman, a small elf woman in a robe much like your own, walks up to you and says, "An acolyte from the south. I'm so pleased to meet you. Do you have the note?"
I believe this is what you were speaking of.
Please tell me that's the voice.
Awesome.
You know it.
I love it and I hate it,
And
Craig.
eventually, motherfuckers.
Craig, I love it and I hate it.
And
Oh,
it
I
had
love
to
it.
be today. It had to be today. All right. So she inspects the note. Also, you will have noticed. Did you read the note more than once?
Probably.
Okay. you would have noticed a 3 swooshes that symbolize it's almost like water. They're green, and there's 2 of them that form an axis on your suddenly appeared on your left wrist while you were walking over here. But it's not hurting you in any way. So this woman in the robe who says, "I'm so glad to meet you. This is such an honor, really it is." And she's kind of walking around the goblin bodies here. "Oh, I see you took care of the patrol. Well, good. We should probably get back. Her Majesty will be expecting us." So, and she turns to the whiny child, and says, "Well, Ash, I'm glad you were safe and sound despite this little mishap, hmm?" And he hangs his head a little bit and says, "Yeah, I guess so. Whatever. Let's go." All right, so if you all would gather around, Morella says. Quickly, I have to perform the ritual.
As you wish.
No, I'm not a witch. No.
He says,
It's
as
much
you wish,
better
damn
than
it.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm kidding. It's okay. It's okay. This won't hurt at all.
What was the fun in that?
All right,
Frick,
so
you killed a man.
stepping over the corpses. So as you all gather around, she chants in a language none of you understand, strangely enough. And you'll notice that the circles on your wrist glow brighter and brighter and brighter until they're almost blinding. And then as she finishes chanting, she says, "Okay, that'll be about it. If you would all please follow me." And you can drag your tokens wherever if I just drag you, right? You go to where the town of Ransom is, like really near the gate. And for some strange reason, even though there are guards there and other people there, it's almost like they don't see you at all.
If we're
But
supposed
it's not that they're blinded or anything, they just can't see you.
if we're supposed to be on the map, we're not on the map.
You have to remember to remove the little big bookmarking.
Mm.
Okay, so you would be here.
There we go.
You would
Yes.
be right outside here where Sunday's character has rushed himself to. But you're not going to be in town, actually, because when you go here, Egan, and Rex, and Bertrand wouldn't recognize it as such because instead of actually going to the town, you guys actually end up here.
This looks like your shop and shop heroes.
Yeah, well. All right, so can you guys all see it?
Yeah.
Is the map
Yeah.
not on the
Someone
map
on a
layer?
chair. Let's see someone on a chair.
Okay.
It's coming in with a
All right.
chair.
All right, so man, I really have to practice that. As you guys come into what would be the town, you are instantly transported to some place where you've never seen before. There's a big tree to your left and a big tree to your right, and there's greenery everywhere. You can see some people of all shapes and sizes are attending shops and so on. It's like it's not the town. You don't exactly know where this is, but you've never been here before, and so on. And way at the end is a tall woman in a tall throne who gets up to rush over to you, and I forgot to bring the other people over.
ADM.
Hmm.
Shouldn't we have described our characters to Craigopolis?
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Go ahead.
You're
Not
starting
a
to
problem.
zoom. You're starting to zoom again, so just pull it back.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't
Go
need
ahead.
to know everything about this, but
And who are these small folk?
Oh, fuck you. I am.
Yeah, it's funny that you should
I
mention
will
that.
let Trent go. I will let Trent go first, though.
all right. So, you see a tabaxi man. His fur is a dark cinnamon brown, almost black. He has amber eyes, and there's a scar that travels from the right to left over his left eye. There's a small scar that goes from his top lip to his lower right chin on the right-hand side. When he speaks and if he smiles, which is a lot, you see that there's a golden tooth just to the right of his left canine. He has a long, dark traveling coat that goes to about where his shins are. And he has an open tunic in the front with a number of necklaces there as well. And there is a small resin necklace that is red that hangs just there in around his lower part of his breastbone. He also has 2 rings on his right hand and 3 on his left, so that if he meshes his fingers, they interlock. And he just kind of nods and has a very easygoing manner about him.
Right next to him, which I believe he's like, what, 6 feet?
He is 5'11".
Okay, you see a human right next to him that is over a foot shorter than him. Very stockily built with very dark hair in Gale armor. Yes, or in chainmail, and with a sword on his hip, the shield being carried in his arm. He looks okay for a human, but you can see there's really not much. He has a signet on his key finger of his shield hand. And other than that, nothing's really all that strange about him, except for he has a marking of a mercenary for these.
Is he breaking up for anyone else?
Very much
Yes.
so, yes.
He's breaking up a little bit.
I got most of that.
Fuck it!
but-
Heard that part.
Heard that.
Joys of
Okay.
technology.
Very short man. Looks kind of average.
He's angry.
Mercenary.
Got it.
Okay,
An
we got
angry
that part.
mercenary.
Yes.
He's very angry.
Okay.
By the power of Anki, you will know.
Short.
That's the player, Angie.
Oh,
The cat
Character
also.
His name is
player.
Andy Shortman.
Oh, Anki Shortman. The cat
Oh,
also has a
boy.
walking staff with him.
Mr. Shortman. What?
So we got a 6-foot kitty cat, Angie Shortman.
There's also a disgruntled Shortman. Standing in at a super tall 5'3", weighing in 140 pounds. We have Rex Thatcher, the little dude with the plague doctor mask. It's slightly intimidating, only if you're about the same height as him. So I don't think you got much to worry about. But you know, he's pretty well built. He got a bow on his back, dressed in leather, kind of dark. Looks very not good mood ever. You know, just one of those
Emo,
people where
yeah.
you're like, dude, cheer the fuck up. What are you gonna do? Shoot someone? And then he shoots someone. He's that guy. So yeah, that's Rex for you.
So you're a little on the chunky side. Got it.
He's
What?
thick.
No, he's
What?
He's thick.
No,
We're not
he's
like
just
the
caught
other
in the
bird
black
people
hole.
I have seen before.
Is that all?
Wearing Hood's mask.
do what?
Was that all?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh. Alright. Standing slightly off to the side, there's slightly tall elf considering their height ranges, with long black hair that keeps tied back in a knot, with charcoal gray eyes, which kind of makes his skin seem slightly pale, even though compared to most others, he actually looks kind of tan. Comes off slightly charming, but also mildly arrogant. It's almost on the gaunt side for his size. Otherwise, keeps himself in well-made but slightly disheveled clothes, and looks like he tries to keep away from the crowd.
like he's doing with you all. Got it.
I'm not away from the crowd. I'm just not in the crowd here.
Okay.
Otherwise, he carries a leather bag, and he seems like he guards it with his life.
What's in the box?
You are not Brad Pitt. Shut up.
He is Pit Brad.
Man bat.
Wayne Bruce. Anyway.
Not okay superheroes.
You guys like my shortened descriptions of everybody?
Yeah.
Funny enough, he's not.
Okay. Yeah.
He's not really angry. He's more of, okay, what's going on?
Okay, so we got the Stoner, and we got the Edgelords, and we have the Weird Kid, who eats things out of jars. May or may not be
So
mayonnaise.
the cat and the. Are you and I the stoners then?
Probably.
Why
He's
is
the
it
no,
three of you
no.
or two?
The cat's the smoker.
Why is it always the three of you when there's trouble?
Because
Why did all three of you find it necessary to comment on my character?
Because
Because I've seen many
What
of your
was that?
characters.
same.
I've had a few elves that only. This one's not really edgy. The last one was more of like a cat, and the first one was.
This makes
Relatively
number
outgoing.
4. This makes number 4 of all the elves of all the characters that I've known you to play.
Come on, if there was an elf in Wheel of Time, you would have played a fucking elf in Wheel of Time.
Probably not. This isn't even an elf, technically.
Neither is the other one, but it's still an elf.
Technically, that one was, though.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
Okay.
take
The
us away,
first one
DM.
was.
What now?
Take us away, DM.
Okay. All right. So now that I've sufficiently had. All right. So
Boosta.
the woman in the robe and the whiny kid are leading the group. All right. So once this woman on the throne sees them, in you too, actually, she rushes over there. Well, as dignified as she can if she's rushing. Okay. She ignores the woman. She goes right to the whiny kid and she says, "Oh, Max, I'm so glad you're okay. Did you get hurt? What happened to you?" And she turns to look at Morella, who says, he was in the temple, Majesty." What? And Max is kind of just like looking at the ground, not saying anything too much because, well. And the woman says, "Maxwell Aiden Ash, why have you done this? You could have gotten killed or hurt." But I didn't, he said. He's still looking around at the ground.
If we were any slower, you would have been.
I was saying about pipe in, "You're welcome."
"Oh, my apologies. You must be the adventurer," she says. "Max will deal with this later. Just go to your room, okay?" He says, and he mutters, "You never let me do anything." And he sulks away, like legit sulking. Forgive me. It's been a long time since we've had any adventures here. My name is Alina Myralucia, and this is my realm, the realm of Allegra. I'm happy to have you. I'm happy nothing happened to Max, even though he manipulated lesser beings. And she makes sure that he can hear that. Anyway, I'm glad he's home safe. I'm glad you're here. What did you guys at the temple? What did you guys find out?
I killed him.
There is quite an interesting cache of talking skeletons underneath it. There's that. Other than goblins are a horrendously annoying race. Not much of anything else. We are more confused as to why we are here, other than to rid the land of such a pest. Would you perhaps like to tell us why you hired us when it has, in your own terms, been a while since any adventurers have been here?
Wait, you guys were
Because
hired?
I'll answer your second question first. Actually, it's because all the other adventurers we had sent out on this errand never showed up here. We assumed they died, every one of them. Unfortunately,
You need better hiring practices.
she looks down at you. Actually, I
How
should
tall is
describe
she?
her. She is dressed in, let's say, a long dark blue dress. Let's say,
It doesn't tell me how
and she's
tall this
got-
woman is.
Oh,
I'm getting to it. Calm down.
Hush, let him talk.
She has long greenish hair, dark eyes, and she's 7 feet tall. So that thrown over here to her is more like what it would be for us, like a rocker. Even though thrones are, depending on their style, usually a lot higher backed than they would normally be. Well, usually what would happen, the adventurers would they would die, unfortunately, and I wouldn't know what was really going on because it's dangerous for us to venture out more than necessary.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Uh-huh. Well,
And was there any? He had also heard rumblings of something other than goblins. Were there any things
Bugbear.
other things? There was a bugbear. Okay. Was the bugbear unusual?
It had
Behaving
this.
unusually?
And he produces a note.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, great. No, he's back. No. All right. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm mistaken, this is a former student of mine attempting to play a terrible prank on me in
Put him in
my
the
own
trap.
house. So,
that sounds like a horrible problem.
yes, it
Probably
does,
solved by
especially
stabbing.
since the last time he tried this, it involved undead.
Okay. That's not an uncommon problem. Not one that I'm not dissimilarly associated with.
She pointed to you as if to say, "That's why I hoped you would make it over here."
Why are you pointing at me? Anyway, you have fun with that. I and my associate, unless you are asking for help in this matter, have other
I
places
am.
to be. All right, fine. Well, how about we stop beating around this bush, and you tell us exactly what you want the rest of us to do, and what in the hell this man is. I believe you are a man. I indicate the trunky boy. Now, what in the hell he is? No offense.
Tell by my amazing tusks.
never seen a race like yours.
Son, I've seen many strange things in the swamp. I've never seen anything with what you refer to as tusks.
Even in the schools, they never taught us about anything like you.
I suppose that's fair.
The queen nods. As to say, it's been a while
It's been a
since she had
while.
seen one of Craig's characters' race. Well, you would have to go northeast, but I'd also wanted to make sure that you had a chance to rest here if you chose to do so.
I could
If
go
you're
for
paying
that.
me, I don't need rest.
Well, I could go for a nice dinner after so much bloodshed. I am noticing that there are a number of my questions that have remained unanswered. First of all, what are you, kind sir?
My people call ourselves the Loxodon.
All right, all right. And pray tell, what is your name? As it is customary for us to introduce ourselves, I shall go first. My name is Bertrand Marsjäger. Pleasure to meet you. And he extends his hand very lightly.
And you as well. I am Kiba Snaptusk.
I am Egan Agden.
Ambrose Ishva.
Did you have to look that up?
I was waiting for you to respond.
Oh. Didn't
Then-
know the turn order for this. I was,
But then, so since you didn't, I'm like, fine.
What was
I-
before Rex
Huh?
does his thing? What was your name again, Craig?
Kiba. It's I put it on my actual name in the game.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah, I should probably do that too.
I'm Rex. I'm good with people.
Okay. The queen.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Now, my esteemed colleague, as I do not know your name as well either, I am not to assume you are the queen between the lines.
I am, indeed.
Well, madam, you know our names, obviously, and it's not necessary that we know yours. The terms I'm looking for are not coming to me as easily as I would wish. What support do you wish to give us, or are allowing for us, in the leeway for us to achieve your goal?
Place for you to stay when you need to, and tools should you want to use them.
Everyone loves a good tool.
Information.
Yes, yes, indeed.
What is your desired outcome?
The zombies are stopped. Zombies would be stopped.
Generally speaking,
And-
it's best to stop things at the source.
I don't know if it's the source yet.
So what you're telling us is that not only are we not provided as much information as we might need, but we also have to gather the information ourselves. That is completely understandable, my dear, but our services unfortunately are not free. What is in it for us?
Money.
Oh,
Big money.
Knowledge and gold.
I'm in.
fair. I am also with this Rex fellow.
I could use some
You-
gold.
What is hold on. I gotta you said you were she gestures to Bertrand here. You said you were Mouse Jaeger?
Yes, Malziger.
You any relation to Hans?
Hans? As I check my own. Yeah, that is my father. Yes.
Oh, excellent. You would also be related to
If
I
you're
can't remember the
if you're
grandpa's
talking-
name that was in the
no, Grandpa's name is not in there. I don't think so.
Okay, so then you would probably be a likely candidate for this then. And she brings out a now this is where I'm gonna have to go into my own voice because I'm not going
Don't explain it
this
to
in
us.
character.
Don't explain it to us. Just do it.
Just
Be
do
it.
it. All right, so she brings out an alchemy kit as well as an herbalism kit and offers one of you each, so one for one and one for the other, expertise and knowledge in using that kit.
I feel
Ring.
I feel like given
Based
my
on-
background, alchemy would probably be a bit better.
Okay. Now, intelligence. Nature checks are still intelligence, right?
Yeah, that's what it is on the skill set.
Okay.
Now, is this a
So-
proficiency or is this just the item?
No, this is. You're also going to get proficiency with that kit if you don't already have it.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
then I'm going to have to talk you through some stuff because there's some things in there that I wanted to make sure everybody's aware of based on what I wanted to set up. Okay, usually you can make certain stuff, and I'll put it in your journal as well. You can make certain stuff with alchemy things, so like acid, like alchemist fire, like antitoxin oil, perfume, soap. And I thought that was, except for enchanting and other different types of things, I thought that the toolkits were rather underwhelming as far as utility within D&D, so I decided to add some stuff. So basically what I did was I created a short list of potions, which I may also add to make it so that I would do like a discovery DC, which would be a roll on the D20, so that you all would be able to craft that potion for yourself to get that effects for yourself and so on, so forth. So that you could use the potions on the list and whatever else I would make in the future to help yourselves. So it would be basically like whatever the discovery DC would be. I've got DCs for potions from 10 all the way up to I think 24 or so. That might be a bit tough
Nice.
to get, but so I would give you within like a +1 -1 setup. So like if the DC is 18 for a discovery roll, if you could get from 17 to 19 anywhere in there, I'd basically give it to you, and then you would have that potion unlocked basically so that you would be able to make it and use those based on what's in the list. And I don't know if I want to read the list because I put a bunch of stuff in there.
Don't read the list. We'll read the list in our own time. One thing.
You can read the list
Yeah.
on your own.
One thing to say about this
Yeah.
is that I'm going to shoot myself in the foot because I don't have an intelligence modifier, but I think it would be better for it just to be based off your intelligence modifier than adding a +1 or plus or minus. That's more of a 3.5 thing. I think you would actually love playing 3.5 because of how number crunchy it is.
Okay, so you're suggesting for the discovery rolls to just add whatever the roll is plus your int modifier?
Plus your int modifier, and if you want us to give us any bonuses, is at advantage or disadvantage. Because that's kind of how the simplified version of 5e is made for.
Okay. So then there's the list. Also, I want to I'll say this generally, even though that only Bertrand would know this because Bertrand now has the list. That dust that the goblin was covered in the tomb was actually that hypnoblossom dust, the DC 13, which is why he was asleep. Which is why that strange little skull in the temple was asleep as well. And okay. All right, so as far as like nature checks and so on for intelligence, I didn't know who any of you would want to have based on any intelligence modifiers access to the herbalism kit. I just wanted to make sure that one person wouldn't be responsible for that's what I was envisioning, but I didn't know if that was going to be his thing or not. I wanted anybody with an intelligence modifier to,
I have
if they wanted to do
three.
it. So,
My intelligence modifier is 1.
okay.
What is intelligence?
Bertrand is blockhead by comparison.
Oh dear. All right.
I'm quite
So,
intelligent.
so you're very intelligent, eh? Okay. So You guys want to like fight amongst yourselves or flip a coin or just make
I
it
don't
so
care.
whoever
Sunday can
has
have
the
it.
You can
biggest
have it if you
bonus
want.
can
Okay.
have it? Okay.
It doesn't matter to me.
Actually, you don't want it just for the hell of it?
Cody.
What?
No, I'm good.
No? Okay. I'll
That's
give
not a
it
thing
to
for breakfast.
I'll give it to Sunday's character. Then hold on. And for herbalism is basically the same thing, even though there's a lot less on there. Oops, I did that wrong. I want to. There we go. I thought I pushed edit and it was going to let me. Oh, here we go. All right. And there we go. So, the difference between the herbalism kit and the alchemy kit is I had put limits on how many different potions, depending on their strength, that the party can have at any one time. So, basically, for the 8d4 plus 8 healing potion, that's the DC 18. If you want to make a fourth one, you either have to drink or sell one so that after that you have 3 total. Because I didn't want to have basically unlimited healing as such.
I think
And
you
there's-
overestimate how many potions people actually use at any given time.
I guess we'll see.
Well, yeah, our 3.5 party doesn't. But that's because we have 2 powerhouse healers.
Okay, I have
Oh,
like the
okay.
last battle I was in 5e, we had the most health potions drunk. I think that was 4, and we had brought like 15 with us.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not used as much. Right now, we will probably use them a little bit more, and we will need them more because, well, I don't know
And
what
squish.
Gray's character is. I can take the most damage.
Hmm.
I'm good at shooting people.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Here's a question: can I make an insight check to see what type of fighter Kiba is?
Just keep thinking Kiba Inu.
All right, I'll be right back.
You know what? That's it. I'm calling him Kaiba.
I mean, if you want, how would Kiba contest that if you wanted to do so?
I don't know.
Deception.
Maybe.
If he wanted to, even.
Would you want to contest that, Craig?
Not particularly.
Okay. Then just
Me.
give it a roll.
He's wearing robes, and you witnessed him beat the crap out of things with his trunk.
I didn't know Meth Head was a class.
So apparently, yeah, I can't tell.
Okay. You can't tell.
Yes, you can.
Whoops.
There.
Too
I'm a
late.
monk.
Okay, are you a monk?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh fuck.
Okay. All right then. We've discovered that Kiba is a lot worse at deception than Egan is at insight.
Oh,
So
no.
that's helpful.
He's Caduceus Clay, but as a monk. Oh my god. Well,
Alright, so-
thank you, madam, for this lovely gift, but I do have a question. How do you know my father?
He was one of the adventurers who was here a long time ago. Very long time. Not on this mission, though.
Interesting.
If the stories are true, yes.
Also, out of character, the grandfather you reference is the maternal grandfather, so would not have been related to Hans.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of distantly okay. So you would be related, but Dad wouldn't be. Okay.
Either way,
All right.
still passed down information.
Okay.
You mentioned rest. Yes, and where do you wish us to go next to search for your former pupil?
That would actually have to be in the town to the northeast of here.
Would I know how many towns are northeast of here?
There's only one.
Would I know the name of this town?
Yes.
Okay.
Name of the town is Waxham.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean Waxham. Okay.
Yes. Yes, indeed, I do. Okay, well, there are like a tavern or an inn type place, and so on. That she points you over to. That you can stay. That you can stay in for free and such because you're her guest, basically. And she points at various shops around and so on.
Mm.
And she also says, for some strange reasons, she also says that if you want to practice your thievery and such, you should go to this shop.
I feel like you
Yeah.
take us to be dishonest members of society. While you may be
No.
right, we do
I
not
sit down and I
steal.
hear thievery.
If we're gonna talk about thievery, let's talk about how we haven't been paid yet.
Fair. But I
No.
have received this out.
Oh. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. 200 gold divided by 5, so yeah, everybody gets 40 gold.
Oh, cool.
I would have painted it.
Out of
she-
character. When did that?
I feel like that's at the end of last
after-
session.
After the end of the last session, when there was a cache of stuff in the bag of holding, because Egan took the oath to get the weapons and stuff, and in there, the gold was in there.
And I handed it out to everybody along the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry about that. Well, in that
Because
case,
I'm somewhat honest.
And she
Okay.
produces from a pouch at her waist / belt /
Fanny pack.
somewhere. Her fanny pack. She produces. How many of you are there right now? 5 or 6?
5. 5.
5. She produces 200 gold for each of you.
Okay.
200.
With the rest to come later, assuming things are done properly, quickly, and somewhat not messily.
You can only
I
really have
do
one of
hope-
those.
Can you make it 2?
You can.
Maybe 2?
We will hasten as best we can.
Well, Hasten, what time of day is it, DM?
I would say
right.
it's close to night, actually. Probably after about 5 or 6:30. You're not entirely sure because there are no clocks here, and it seems strangely enough to be permanently indoors, but you can still feel like wind and so on.
Well, it is unwise to travel at night, I believe, on these endeavors, especially with the undead. I suggest we turn in before proceeding to Walksome. And he just probably just walks off to wherever that inn is.
To the quarters, okay, that would be like I didn't actually draw this, but it would be like over here, the northwest corner of the room.
I don't care.
Like-
I'm walking there.
The palace. I just want to mention that for later.
And
I
Egan's
would
going
like-
to look at her. You know, you did make sure, if you are having me here, you did let my company know that you were hiring.
Yes, I'll make the arrangements for you. Yes, her dark eyes shift to blue really quickly, and then they shift back. Okay, that should be taken care of. Thank you.
He just kind of cocks an eyebrow, like, okay. Walks over. Sees Bertrand. That is one strange lady.
She's a nice lady.
Oh,
She is.
Ambrose,
You can't escape.
Mhm.
would you? I'd like a word with you briefly.
Unctuous.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh, you you've traveled a long way, haven't you?
Not as far as some of these others, I would believe.
Okay. Have you spoken to your mother in some time?
No.
Hmm. Okay. And is your mother? She kind of, sort of, whispers it to you so nobody else can hear.
I don't know
Is
if he's
she
whispering.
what?
Oh, she whispers. She whispers your own mother's name to you so that only you can hear it.
At this point, be kind of like glancing, twiddling my fingers around belt. I'm like,
I'll take that as a yes. She was always talking about you, rather edgy and like nervous and so on, but that she admired you. So, also, she sends her regards and asked me to give you these. And from that belt's pouch, she produces a pair of charlatan's dice, gives them to you.
huh.
Also, she had mentioned that you should never roll snake eyes with those.
That's ominous.
You're a strange individual.
Is that muttered in character?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ah, yes, I know. I know. Okay, that'll be all. Thank you.
I
Enjoy your
will
stay here as well.
not entirely certain if I should inquire as to how you know that information, but
Ah, she's the only one on our council who's not a total bitch.
Damn!
Someone in the background.
well, I will thank you, and when I see her next for the gift,
Oh, you'll be using it quite soon, I believe, if things go according to plan. Quite soon.
care to enlighten me of this plan?
Not now. Ta-ta.
I'm gonna just side eye that and just be like, "Where'd you say we can go to get better at thievery?"
She indicates this stall again right here.
Okay, yeah. Before she talks to me, I'm gonna go over here.
You were suddenly met by a dwarf because this stall is not unmanned. He says, "Hey, new visitors. How's it going, guys?
Um,
Take a
It's
look
going.
around.
What are you
This is a general goods shop. There's like a few, well, general goods and some more exotic type of things. There's up on a shelf, there's a kind of the weird looking hat and so on. There's a couple of potions, but it's mostly, like general shoes, a few books, some food here and there. So, yeah, take a look around. And I don't know if you're picking or paying, but I'll get the money back either way, so you could do either. He winks and kind of like stage handily turns his back to you as if like daring you to walk off with everything stuffed down your pants.
I generally walk off with things that are stuffed down my pants.
I'm just gonna look at Ambrose and be like, "What the hell is going on?"
I don't know.
I feel like they want me to do this.
I think I want to go back to the human then after this.
Right? Instructions unclear. Dick stuck in ceiling fan.
And the dwarf, hoists himself up on the back table of the shop, just kind of watching you, not intently, but as if to say, it's like, you can do whatever you'd rather, but you probably should get on with it.
Again, I'm just gonna look at Ambrose and be like, "What do I even want?"
Let's see. We got potion to cure light wounds. That's a nice one. Arcane scroll delay poison, not very popular. We have a I might interest you in this one, and he pops over to the hat that I had mentioned before. He brings it down and kind of fluffs it. It's a rather strange shape and so on. I've heard that this hat can actually summon animals, small animals. I didn't know if either of you would be interested in that. And here, he flicks his wrist and a coin appears in his hand. It is a small copper coin, worth a lot more than copper would normally be worth, because this one has the power to make noise. And he kind of throws it down on the ground. It makes a big noise. It's like kind of like a tone, like a bell being struck.
I'll give you 2 copper for that guy.
2 copper. How about silver instead? Would you give me 2 silver for this?
6 copper.
6 copper, 10 copper, and you got yourself a deal.
Okay.
All right. So that is a coin of delving. Coin of delving is a copper coin. It basically, however many feet it falls, is however many feet the sound can be heard from, if I'm not mistaken. So it's useful. I'm just, for most of this stuff I plan to give you guys, I'm just wondering how the hell you're going to use it to get out of some sticky, crazy situations that I'm going to intend to throw at you here and there.
We don't need to know that.
It's going to be very
How much
interesting.
for the weird hat?
You got 10 silver?
For that ugly thing?
Girl.
I asked you if you had 10 silver. What if it's worth 20? What then?
Bitch, please.
Yeah.
Got
no
you
big
there.
Okay, 10 it is.
I would also like to try to sleight of hand something from around here.
Something?
Something. I don't know what it is. I'm hoping he's
All
distracted.
right.
What kind of
Because I feel
class are
like
you?
this is what the instructions
Okay, so
said to.
He's talking to Ambrose, so I mean, you can try it. Ooh, 15. All right, so you've stolen yourself 1 dose of a little potion called Pass Without a Trace.
One dose. Okay, before I get caught, I'm gonna go to bed.
The dwarf turns to you and says, I think you should practice some more, but I'll let you have that free.
I don't know what you're talking about. Leaves.
Nobody does. I know. Bye.
Jesus, that was loud. I'm sorry.
Okay. So Ambrose, what about you? Have you
Ambrose is
bought the
going
hat?
to straight face say, and you have a good night, sir. I'm going to hopefully go and wake up from this nightmare. And he's going to turn and walk away.
You want the
I'm
hat?
so
I'll give you the
lost.
hat.
He bought the
If
hat.
you're going to give it to me, sure, but like...
It's trash. I get another couple of them in tomorrow. Here. And he tosses you the hat.
Okay, I'll take the woodland animal hat.
The hat is a hat of vermin. You can summon, I think, either a rat, a frog, or some other animal. It's basically, but they're not under your command or anything, and they'll try to get away quite quickly.
So it's a
What?
party trick. Got it.
It's a hat of destruction.
It's a hat of I'm gonna lower your hospice rating. I found a rat in the food, man. Like a benefit? No, it's a whole rat.
Your land value.
You're losing your
if you
A
want-
status.
If you want to consider summoning a frog that'll immediately get out of your hands and run around wanton destruction, I guess you can.
Hey, you know what? If a restaurant pisses you off, you can get rid of their Michelin star.
There you go.
It's the Michelin star. The Michelin
All right.
starfish. I'm just gonna bed down and be like, this is probably one
Yeah.
of the strangest places I have ever been, Egan.
Yep.
That's saying something.
It's like, can I just go back to being chased by the humans now?
Are you muttering that in character?
Yes.
Can
When I walk
anybody
near
hear
the other
you?
people. Hopefully, when
Okay.
I walk near the other people.
Are
It's
we
like, "What?"
Oh,
are we all in the same room is actually the question. Because I know I'm in one room. I know Egan's
all
gonna be
right.
with me.
So if it's you and Egan, you can all each have your own room if you want to. That's up to
Rex
you all.
will probably be in his own room.
Yeah, considering he's so edgy, he definitely have his own room,
Not
and
a
he probably
phase,
trap it
Mom.
too. Yeah.
Oh, edgelord. Yeah.
He's so edgy, he stubs his toe, he whittles the table.
He's so
He
edgy.
he whittles the table into a set of spikes and points them at the door, trapped. Yeah. So.
I conk out.
All right.
Bedtime.
So you all go to bed. Everything works out fine.
God, you make that sound so sinister.
That's the job of the DM.
I know it's the job of the DM, but it's like so unnecessarily so.
Yes.
If you've lost
I-
any hit points or abilities and so on, you get those back.
Hey, because I'm hurt.
So like full hit points, full spells, all that stuff. So yeah.
Nice.
Level 2.
So does anybody want to roll perception? You guys are all
Now I do.
well, no, you guys all sleep. Okay.
You all sleep.
I
I'm also
meditate, thank you.
I'm also good at roll perception, but I'm distracted by the strings on the windows.
My back is to
Okay, so it's
Okay,
just
fine.
that you avoid the hustle and bustle. These perception rolls, some of these are dreck, I must admit. But
That's why
that's
you
okay.
use passive for stuff like this, man.
Yes.
I just wanted to say that everything passes without incident, and this is like for all of the weird people who are here and the weird stuff that's going on, this just seems like a fairly normal town full of weird people.
Okay, so it's somewhere on the West Coast. Got it.
Somewhere in the Midwest. What are you talking about?
No, we just
Somewhere
passed.
in the world.
Fair.
There's a
We've-
town near here that is like their entire thing is apple butter.
Okay, so yeah, but how many of them have green hair? That's more of a city thing.
I've probably been to that town.
Essentially.
I've got somewhat purplish reddish hair.
And where do you live? West Coast.
Not quite the coast.
No, I live high desert
Oh, he's.
in Idaho.
I was gonna say I thought he was.
Still West
Somewhere
Side.
else.
We're just from Ohio.
West Side. Anyway.
Ohio.
Ohio.
Okay, Ron.
I get up in the morning, furry
Alright.
as always.
So
Do you? Do you
Right.
get up in the morning?
you are greeted
Good
by.
night.
I don't have time. People sleep too much.
You're greeted by Morella, who gives you all slips basically a map of the place, a small map of the place under the door, so that you can figure out where to go to get food and so on.
God's damn, these people are very strange in their messages.
They are.
I know.
That's even
I'm gonna just follow
creepier.
you, Doc.
Ah, okay, let's get us something to eat. I go and I get myself some eggs, like hard-boiled eggs.
I could go for some hard-boiled eggs, honestly.
I could go for some deviled eggs right now.
Ooh, same.
I'm gonna do that over the weekend. I think maybe.
And now I'm hungry.
I've been hungry, man.
Welcome.
I keep an
Okay,
eye,
so we get
Alright.
breakfast, we meet up.
I keep an eye out
Yeah.
for our other comrades, air quotes.
Finally getting around, huh?
Ah,
Ambrose has got to have his 3-hour breakfast ritual.
I I don't know why I immediately just imagined him taking a piss. This 3-hour breakfast ritual was just like, ugh. I was wondering. So we got the vegan and a meat eater all in the same thing.
I mean,
Depending on what's what, you may have a couple of vegans.
Am I the only one who eats meat in this goddamn place?
you've got at least two.
I eat.
No,
I eat.
I think everyone does except for maybe one or two.
There's at least two, apparently.
That actually sounds very delicious, Kiba.
You can still do that depending on the tree IRL, can't you?
Yeah, you're gonna want to do, I think, like some kind of spruce tree.
There's
Okay.
also, you can take a mucus membrane off of the inside of a pine and use it for fire, and I think also chewing it. Anyway. Well, good morning. I'm assuming we're all at roughly the same table?
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. How are we this lovely morning, this most hellish of places?
Well, I take it back. Like I said yesterday, you people are strange, but you're downright normal compared to them.
Isn't it odd?
I'm glad I'm not the
Umbrella
only
passes
one
by-
that thinks this place is strange.
Kiba,
Corella passes by the table and says, I know.
could you please, for the love of all that is either holy and or unholy, stop doing that?
Sorry. Have a good day.
I
Nice to
Unless-
meet you.
Unless, of course, you wish to tell me this plan yet.
Corella's only a servant. She doesn't know.
Oh, I don't know.
well,
So I say we head out of here and start heading towards the town.
with all due haste, the less time we
Yes.
spend here, the more my hackles will go down.
Oh. Let's see. Do I need to roll a D8 DM?
It's been about the requisite amount of time, so yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let's see. What do I get? So as we're sitting there, as we're sitting at breakfast, you notice that Egan's skin starts to turn blue. Just a bright blue. He's just sitting there eating the entire time. Looks at his arm as it turns blue. Whatever.
Can't do that, but I can do this. And his eyes go like pure Snow White. And then back.
Oh, cool.
Do they
You
have
all
any-
are strange. I like you.
all
To
right.
Egan or to
Worry about it. I ain't
Ambrose?
worried about it.
Now that I'm done eating my salad and Kiba stands up and like the table creaks.
I just imagine you like.
Hagrid.
I just feel like you bump it with your gut, and it's like, ugh.
It like rises several inches. Everyone around me just bumps up a little bit.
Almost hit me
I
in
will
the
now
throat.
perform my morning ritual as he takes out a lute and a flute simultaneously. The flute in the trunk and the lute in his hands.
You just hear a deep sigh come from Bertrand. It's like, I wonder if they have any tobacco in this place. Speaking of
Tradition
DM,
of my people.
Yes.
can I find a good, like, easily carryable month's worth of backhoe leaves?
What is
You
it with your
find it?
characters and smoking?
I don't know.
Oh, you should ask the queen, actually. She might be able to help you.
I'm going to go to one of the stores and just like, you got any tobacco?
What do you fancy?
A bit of long foil.
Yeah. About a day's worth of it for 10 copper. That all right?
A day's worth. Let's see, day's worth.
How much do you smoke?
Yes. When I need to, but I like having a good store. So 10 copper for a
Alright.
day's worth. That's 30 copper. Are you doing by tens or by hundreds for the gold?
We're gonna do one. I believe it's 100 of each to make it easy. So 100 copper to a silver, 100 silver to a gold, 100 gold to a plat.
As much as silver will get me.
Oh, all right. So, based on how much you smoke, by the look of you, about 8 days worth. I got you.
Ah, you are a very
Thank you.
amusing man.
And
I
copper,
know. Isn't it cool?
10 days worth.
And he wraps it up in little packets for you. And he puts the packets in a parcel and hands you the parcel.
I feel like my character is way too aggressively southern.
You said you wanted some too, Egan?
No.
No? Okay.
He's talking about in life smoking, I guess. Anyway.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Ah, that should last me
No,
a
I
good
was
while.
saying it should have been 10 days worth if we're doing by hundreds.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, 10 days.
10
worth.
days worth. Oh, 10 times 10. I got you.
10
Okay.
times 10. So I'm going to drop it another
10 days.
10 days, 10 days, 10 days. So another 2
It-
silver to get it down to a month's worth.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's a question. Are you going to have us track rations and water and all that?
No, that's too much bookkeeping.
I like
I
numbers,
mean,
but not that much.
Well, I mean, unless like there's in a place where you're like in some kind of strange pocket dimension where the life is being sucked out of you, and that'll become a thing or not. Otherwise, forget it. I mean, numbers are okay, but yeah, that's too much. I'm already having trouble juggling what I've been given.
Okay.
All right, so I believe she said northwest,
Yes.
Northeast.
northeast,
Northwest.
east. I thought you said west.
Why didn't you let me say it?
I was waiting for Craig to say it, to be honest. Well, gentlemen, let us get on our way.
All right, so I'm gonna have to drag you all to the world map here in a bit, whilst I cough.
There is...
Whilst
Let
coughing,
me clear my throat.
Okay, so
All right, so we're gonna drive the flag.
you don't need to narrate what you're doing on the back end to us or to anyone
Yes.
else.
Sorry, I can't remember if I uploaded it to the page where you all can see it or not. I'm gonna have to check around here real
If
quick.
it's on the page, if you've made a map of it, it should be there.
I did.
Then you just need to drag the little bookmark over to it.
All right, so duplicate page details. That's not working. All right, so in my uploads, can I just drag it over to make a new page from that? Obviously.
No, you have to...
Open up a new page first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on a new page here.
Now you can
And
drag
then-
it onto
Oh, right. Okay.
the opening
Then I'd have
of
to
it.
resize it. Right.
Yes. And then move it to the map layer.
And then to the map layer. All right. All right, so that. So I'm gonna have to move this over to here. All right, and then I'm gonna move the flag over. This is just gonna be for flavor as far as that goes. So anyway.
Is that the Misty Mountains?
No.
It's blurry.
Okay, so what?
cracked lips.
It just
No.
it had to load.
Sounds like
Yeah.
I need some chapstick.
Okay, so Ransom is here. The temple is here. And Waxham is here.
I'm not gonna
These
lie, I love
names.
everything about these names.
This
Okay.
is the end. Yes, there's a place on the map called Thieves Cove. It's a hidden layout of the thieves.
I love it.
Again, I'm not hating on it. I actually absolutely love everything about these names.
I love
Okay.
all of it.
It's awesome. Peak of the Lonely Dragon. We're gonna have to find the Lonely Dragon a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
Black
partner.
Spot?
Huddleston the half frozen. I love all of this. I love all of this so very, very much.
All right. So this isn't. I appreciate that. All right. So this isn't gonna be like a 5-minute walk or anything. So what I'm
So
gonna
you're
do?
gonna say it's gonna take me 2 really big cigars. Got it.
I didn't know you were rolling.
What do you think the tobacco's for?
No, I meant like cigars. I didn't know if it was cigarettes, cigarillos, or something else.
It's probably
No.
somewhere between a cigarette and a cigarette.
Tobacco.
I didn't know he had a pipe.
Man,
Yeah.
we should have taken a nap at Restum.
Don't tempt me. All right, so I gotta get some other things set up here briefly. 'Cause I forgot that this was a thing. What?
Da-dum, 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 dum, dum,
All right.
dum. As we're just walking along,
As you're just walking along,
left foot, right.
left foot,
Left
right
foot,
foot,
right
etc., etc., foot.
I'm trying to do the skit from Family Guy, the post-apocalyptic
okay.
world.
All right, so as you all are walking along, you hear howling followed by growling in the distance.
It's not my problem.
Is it in a forest?
Yes, it is.
Sound
As
like
you're
beast?
walking, oh, I forgot. You were. I kind of left you guys in a white room there. Sorry.
In a white room with black
Okay,
curtains.
so on the way to Waxham, it's basically the standard country road, but it is wooded, so it's like there are some wagons here and there, and so on, and the trees go from they're kind of green and stuff to being a little wilted, but not by much, and the woods are kind of getting a little darker, and after checking the directions that you were given that I forgot to mention before, you're going the right direction and things are getting kind of weird. Only
Not my
because of the
monkey,
fact
not
that
my
it's
circus.
rather dead and the trees are getting more and more shriveled up as you're continuing on the road, shuffling along until
We do the electric
somebody roll me a
slide.
d6.
I call it. I call it.
I okay, you can have it.
2.
2. Okay. I'll do it that way. All right. So,
Why'd you have to do us like that, man?
you guys, the snarling gets closer, and from one side of the forest and one from the other side of the forest, 2 dire wolves have jumped out to attack you.
Oh God, whatever shall we do?
Well, roll initiative, of course. I gotta drag the flag over here.
Well, I recommend attacking them.
Would I recall any information about good weaknesses
Got
of
to wait
dire?
until the thing came up.
The
You say Sunday?
I forgot to wait until the
yeah, put your
tracker was up.
put your tracker out.
And we have
Okay.
to put out our token.
This is very white, he says.
The white man, he has infected.
He's dangerous.
Oh god.
Oh, what's it? My favorite Native American joke. It's I don't like snow. It's white and all over my land.
Didn't I toast that?
That's
Did
a
I
good
toast
one.
that to you, Trent?
I think you might have. I just know I've seen it before, and I love every minute of it.
Yeah, it's
It's historically accurate, and it's horrible as sin.
Because it's true.
Are you gonna get the initiative tracker, Ty?
Oh.
That's what we were waiting for.
tracker. Sorry.
Left hand side should be above the
The dice thing. There we go. No, not the dice roller. Damn it. Wrong thing. There we go.
Yay!
All right. And I've got a roll for my boys here. Let me just roll it. Put it on the tracker. Damn it. Wrong button.
That's a 1d20, my dude.
God damn. You
Okay.
guys see that?
Can we add? Whoops, I did that wrong. Damn it. Descending.
Fight! 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 Fight!
We've got to add turn. Here we go. And then, put that in as, and descending. All right. So nice. All right. As far as specific weaknesses of dire wolves, can you quickly explain to me what? Hold on, I'll just read it. Choose a type. Advantage on survival checks. Okay. To recall information about them.
See.
Okay. These wolves you're looking at them trying to figure out what's what, and it's strange because they look like wolves, but their left eyes are drooping, almost like it's a corner of a page and somebody's resting their hand on it, and like they can't use their left eye to look at anything because it's almost dangling, but the nerve is still attached, and they're kind of menacingly looking at you with their one good eye, and their fur is all matted and they smell terrible, like death.
Guys, I think these dire wolves have had a stroke.
Ew.
Shimmons. Have you had a stroke? No.
Stroke. Stop
All right.
knocking me.
I was thinking of.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were mocking me. How's that for you? All right. So we've got the top of the turn order. Oh, keep going.
No, that was it. I was just
Ooh,
getting
okay.
Do you
ready.
want to keep his 28 or do you want to do the original 11 he rolled?
Is that before or after the tracker? Oh, let's keep the 28. Hell with it. I'm too lazy.
Okay.
He has embraced the full power of DM. I'm too tired of this crap. Let's just go with it.
Guys are silly. I'm just gonna send it.
Just kill him. Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Oh. Yeah. No, didn't work.
All right.
Paid for your hubris.
You might want to readjust the turn order.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm at the bottom, but I'm 15.
Oh,
There's the
you fixed it
video.
now? Okay.
Hashtag
Yeah.
bottom energy.
All right. So you strung your longbow and you shoot, but the arrow kind of squibs off and kind of gets dirty on the ground a little bit.
That's what you're saying. Never mind. It's just more upset at me for making the joke.
I knew somebody was
Rand,
going
I
to go
stick
there, but I didn't expect it to be you. Or maybe I did.
It's a little dirty on the tip.
All right. Oh, for God's sake. Seriously. All right. I should have known it was with this crew. Guys should get introduced to my other Discord, but that's another story for another day.
I'm not
All right.
playing-
Does
I'm not
that
playing
end your turn?
Warframe.
That's your...
All right.
Yeah,
he
that's
got one.
That's it.
Should be the end of his turn.
Yeah, and that one.
Okay. All right. So Ambrose, you're up.
No,
Oh,
Egan.
But I appreciate the enthusiasm.
what?
And I'll go ahead and
Oh,
smack, try and cut the. As I walk up, I pull my sword out, or my new nice shiny +1 sword, and swing at the wolf trying to take off a leg or a head or something.
okay.
Hit it.
All right, awesome. That'll hit.
Where did that two
And-
coming?
Additional damage, possibly.
Oh, I have to
Additional
fix that. So yeah,
damage.
just 8 damage.
All right, 8
No,
damage.
I'll fix
You
it.
come in there, and you slash. My subtraction is terrible.
Okay, there we go. I had an extra.
You slash him. You take off a little bit of hair, but he's kind of angry now, though. But he's doing okay.
That's fine.
Is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn.
As a fighter, though, you do have bonus actions, don't you? That you could use eventually.
I could take another attack right now, but
Okay.
I save it.
Okay. I never played a fighter before, so.
You're thinking of action surge, and
Surge.
that's more of a
And
I need
second
to
wind.
really kill something right now.
Okay.
Like if I don't kill this thing, it's gonna kill me kind of situation usually.
Because you only have
Oh,
a
yeah.
certain number of
Desperation.
those.
Yeah.
Okay.
You only have
Alright.
one per long rest.
Long rest or short?
Long.
For action surge is short. For second wind, it's action surge is long. For second wind is short. I can't remember. It's one or the other.
Second wind's more of a I get hit points back.
Yeah.
It was
Long rest for action surge. Long rest, short or long for second.
okay.
Oh.
Anyway,
At 17th level, I can use 2 action surge, and it is a short or long for action surge as well. My bad.
Okay, so it's short or long. I
I knew my
realized
Baldur's Gate knowledge didn't fail me.
for now.
I was only said that because of the fact that what the heck?
But
It's
that
not
will
supposed
end
to
my
be there.
turn.
I didn't realize that Sunday's character was in the turn order twice by mistake.
No, it's not.
I'm not.
Well, that's because I deleted one.
Oops.
I rolled
Okay.
initiative twice, but I rolled it before you had the turn order up.
Oh, okay. Because I saw your picture twice in there, but it's fixed now. It's fixed now.
Huh.
But Mr. Trunky
Wolfie.
Boy.
All right, next, Craig. Also, Craig, I forgot to mention, after that combat, you are level 2, so you have any level 2 things you can access, go ahead and do that.
Absolutely. I will let out the war cry of my people. Little
I knew it was going to happen eventually.
My soul dies at this, but I love it.
flanking advantage thing, or
Yeah, if you're on the opposite side of them, your ally's on the opposite, so
You
beat
get
the
it.
crap out of them. Go ahead. Yep.
pick up the spear. Poke.
That a hit?
Yeah.
His
7
ear
years,
sings.
I got you.
Damage.
Piercing?
So,
Piercing.
I can't
kinda
say peas.
Kind of stab him in the tail, take off a bit of hair, but he kind of yelps. He's doing okay still, though.
And let me fix that real quick. At level 2, I now have key points. I will use one of them to do a flurry of blows. So I get 2 trunk attacks as a bonus action.
Okay. Trunk away.
I hit the button, but it didn't. Oh!
Crit. Awesome.
Nice.
Okay. Now you just
and-
kind of It's like a Snoop boop, but it's on the wolf's tail and it kind of force him to sit down a little bit.
He's spanking him.
I'm booping him with your
Dog.
snoot.
Bad dog.
12 hits.
Another 7.
7 and 9 is 16.
Yep.
Okay, so now he's looking really.
Total
he's
23.
starting. Okay, 16, 9. Oh, I think I had gotten the 7 before that. Okay, so he's, even though you can't see him, you get the sense that he's really kind of flagging and he's starting to limp, almost like he's extremely tired now. And
My
he's
trunk to rip
just
that
met
nail
you
off.
idiots.
I do have a recommended thing because it sounds like you're doing everything by hand. If you have these as tokens, use the red circle for their health. That way you can type it in, put minus whatever damage we just did. It makes it so much easier. It is
Yeah.
one of the greatest hacks you can do with an online group
Okay.
ever.
Oh, it's so easy for a player to take care of their health as well.
Yeah.
I love that when I'm using for Sky. Oh, perfect.
It'll save you paper, time, effort, and poor handwriting.
And you all know I have poor handwriting. Well, my brother does.
I don't know hardly a thing about you.
Besides, you're the innocent one, even though you're the older one.
Yes, I
Yes.
get that a lot.
Yeah, that I'm aware of.
From multiple groups, multiple areas. All right, so is that the end of your turn, Craig?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, so next we have now it's Ambrose.
Because I do better by shooting at things that I have advantage on, I'm gonna shoot at the one that's surrounded.
All right,
You
go ahead.
wouldn't get advantage on that.
As a rogue, I think he does, doesn't he, or no?
This is
Range
not
range
attacks
attacks.
don't. Range attacks don't get flanking advantage.
I should.
Oh.
Do you have a
Only
special?
for melee weapons.
Put up your little thing that says about range attack advantages and stuff for your traits or whatever it is you're going by, so we take a look.
Yeah, I
Unless you have
figured this
something.
out.
I don't know of any feat that'll give you advantage on a ranged attack.
I may be wrong because it's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, there's generally nothing that does that because
All right, here then. I'll go here and then I'll do that.
To get a sneak attack, you require an either advantage on the attack roll or an ally within 5 feet of the target.
So now you can get sneak attack if that hits.
Let's see. Yes.
you do a long poke.
Roll for damage.
Give him that good poke.
Okay, so yeah, it just says I don't need advantage on it if an enemy target is within 5 feet. If another enemy of the target is within 5 feet, so technically I could shoot it and still get my sneak attack
Okay,
without advantage
so-
from here.
And this is just for sneak attack, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
the only reason I was saying advantage is because generally speaking, sneak attack requires advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I also come up here and do that, and then that, and then that.
All right, so 13 damage. All right,
Yes.
so come in there, stab him in the neck, pull his sword out, jab him in the ribs. He's dead. He falls over with a. And he dies. Trying to get him off, yeet him off to the side. Does that end your turn?
That'll be it.
All right. Next we have Rex Thatcher.
Don't you have?
Um,
Don't you
actually,
mean
the
that's the
wolf
dog?
has
No.
the next turn.
What?
It's the dog.
I
That'd
can
be the
see
bookie.
Slide all the
Thatcher's
way
at
to
the
the.
top.
Scroll
Slide all
up.
the way to the top.
13.
No.
Scroll up.
I am scrolling.
It
Rex has a
goes
Should be
28.
at 10.
28, 19, 16, 15, 10, 5 is what I see.
Okay, because
So-
I got at the top, I have 13, 10, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4.
Did you?
What?
You forgot to clear the turn order.
I
This is
think
left.
I
This
did.
is left over from our previous combat.
Oh.
Yeah, so
That's why
so
there
it's
was
currently
doubles.
the wolf's turn.
So it's the wolf's turn now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why that's messed up.
Mhm.
Because I wondered that other symbol is the bugbear. That's why that's so messed up.
Yeah, you always gotta remember to clear turn order after each combat.
Even though I put the turn thing away before that.
Yeah, that just
Yeah.
saves it. It just saves it.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Okay, it didn't erase it. All right, so now it's the wolf's turn. You say.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. So we've got. All right, so the wolf. He wants to get a bit of a snackola. He's gonna come over here. 10, 15, 20. And bite the ankle of the big animal-looking thing.
The chonky boy. He is the big snack.
The thick boy. I say he's thick.
Kiba, the big snack. Snap tusk.
Kiba Inuzuka.
Damn,
Okay.
boy.
That
Damn, boy.
he misses. Quite frankly, he snaps his jaws, hoping to get a mouthful of whatever you are, and he gets nothing.
My hide is too tough.
He growls at you.
Little.
If he could roll his eyes, he would, but instead he growls at you again.
The background.
Okay, so- Now I have Egan again, but I've got a feeling
Nope.
that's the wrong thing.
I'm
It
next.
is now Bertrand's turn.
Okay, so
5.
I can trash that. All right. And so I can trash the 4 as well.
Yes, because the next one
There
is
we
a
go.
28.
Gotcha. All right, so we should be totally cleaned up now.
Speaking of getting clean, it's time to get dirty. 5, 10. Let's just take care of this rabid dog, and I'm going to use some firebolt. And I clip my fingers and point at him.
That's a sorcerer thing.
Nope. And I just miss.
Your bolt goes wide.
I'll put it down to it being a dog and me being a cat man.
But it doesn't get dirty like Rex's arrow. That in your
I'm just
turn?
gonna walk away from that, and I'm just gonna go oink oink over here.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Yeah, all right. So now we should have Rex up again, yeah?
Yep.
Excellent.
All right, I'm gonna take a 10-foot move over to the side, and I'm gonna try this again.
Okay. 21 does hit. Yay.
Nice.
12 piercing damage.
It's actually supposed to be 13. I forgot to add in a modifier due to my level 2.
Okay.
Sorry about that. And yeah, that's it.
All right. He's now got an arrow shaft sticking out of his left leg right by his butt. And he doesn't like it.
So you saying he's got a shaft in the ass?
What you did there, I see it.
No, merely near it. Nearby. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Egan's up.
It's gonna come walking around, just kind of rush up and go stabby.
Give him the old stabby stab. All right.
Or slashy, whatever you want to call it.
That a hit. Roll for damage.
6 slashing.
All right. Kind of shaves some more hair off the tail again.
And that'll be the
And
end of my turn.
he's looking all right. A little tired, but he's still doing all right. Although blood is leaking from the wound in the leg, though. A little bit. Oh, all right. Next up is Kiba.
Hot there.
Crit attack. 10 piercing damage. You kind of just stab down and you hit home right there. Finally, these short things are such a pain in the ass, but you're getting the hang of it now.
Yeet.
Okay, so the trunk slap hits. Hold on, let me do a bit more subtraction. All right, we're there. That's the end of your turn.
Yep, that's it.
He's looking really. Both his eyes are drooping now, the bad one and the good one. Blood's starting to leak from his mouth as well.
God, I see this horrible, like, the eyes are just hanging by the stalks. It's going. That's a horrible mental image.
All right, Ambrose. Can you bring it home here? Knock him out?
Wait, I forget. As a rogue wielding a rapier and a dagger on and offhand, can I attack twice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it takes both your action and your bonus action, though.
I mean, I'm not using a bonus action at the moment. But in that case,
Should we stab? It's time for a collab.
With advantage, the rapier hits. And the dagger hits as well. So 7 piercing, 6 piercing. You run in there, wah, 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 sneak attack, flurry of blows, this, so to speak, flurry of blades. Wah, 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 you stab him. And he... He's dead. I will drag him out of the way.
I will clean my blades.
What's in this?
And I will clear the turn order because that's it.
Nice.
Would you say these are these wolves rather juicy?
Oh yeah, because of all the mucus and blood and deformity. Sure.
All right.
And potential necrotic shit going through their veins.
Right. I'm just gonna go over to the bodies. Let's like crack it right at the base of the skull again with the staff, and can I assess? Yeah, no, I don't want any of this. All right, rest in peace, you dumb sons of bitches. I go back to
You
walking.
cracked the other one as well?
I cracked both of them.
Oh, okay.
He's learned his lesson on zombies.
What's that about?
Make sure they don't get back up.
Are you familiar with the undead, Mr. Kiba?
No.
Sometimes things that
Keep it that way.
things that have died decide that they are going to come back, whether of their own volition or if somebody else causing them to come back. If you destroy the place that where their neck connects to their head, where all their thinking is, they are less likely to come back.
Interesting.
It really is. Almost as interesting as you are.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I find you all as well very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell me,
All
are
right.
there
But
many
I
of
think
you...
we keep going.
I'm saying doing this while we walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, are there many of your kind where you come from, or are they few in number?
More than just me, but still not a lot of us.
We keep in relatively small numbers.
I know the feeling.
Now, do you move in packs or herds or something?
Yes.
Hmm.
We are quite nomadic.
That's very interesting. And see, my kind tend to take up a roost in certain areas and develop something of a hunting ground. Although some of us have been known to go far and wide. Unlike the rest of the humans who tend to set up in settlements, I prefer not to be as nomadic as they once were.
A shame, really.
You get to see a lot of the countryside going all over the place.
And people also tend to be quite mobile.
Sorry, what was that?
My people also tend to be quite mobile.
Oh, what people is that? I thought you were human.
I point to the ears.
He just kind of does that squinty thing that cats do. Ah, yes.
And then there's this, he says as he sprouts a pair of wings.
Well then, that is very interesting. Tell me, how did you come to acquire these? I did not know this was standard edition on I believe it's Elven
It's
Heritage.
not.
Would you mind at a later date satisfying my curiosity on a few things?
Being.
Well, there's something so fascinating about how the different bodies work, particularly in how he kind of searches and he mutters something in sounds like a local dialect, a common that you don't really understand. The blood, especially in the blood of things. I would.
Blood is mine.
Would you be willing to part with some of it?
If I happen to get stabbed before I'm healed, we'll see.
All right. And the same goes for you, Miss Sakiba. If you are perhaps harmed in some way, or would like to make a kindly donation, may I have some of your blood? I can give you some of mine if it makes you feel better.
I feel like this is the first campaign you've had a character that's asked for my blood.
You feel like it is the first campaign, or it's
And
not
it's
the first?
not the first.
Anyway, I don't remember the first one. When was the first one?
I don't remember, but I feel like it's not the first where you've asked for characters' blood.
I bathe for the blood of the innocent. No,
Oh, I'm far from
Or
innocent.
just the ones that they give to me.
just the one that gave it to me. It is for scientific research.
Science.
Science cat.
Are you a vampire?
We
No.
have technology.
No, I'm not a vampire. Probably the furthest from it. It is merely a hobby. Interesting. It might aid in the understanding of the spread of diseases. Or so my grandfather told me. This is very quiet now.
I don't know what happened. Did I lag out?
Chirp, chirp,
No,
chirp, chirp.
it's just
Baby,
Quiet.
come back.
Bertrand's just shaking
What
people
happened?
down for their life juices.
give me a bone juice, damn it.
Some
You
bone
can
juice, you
see the way
say?
or the hard way.
Everyone's likes a little bit of bone juice.
Bone! Oh, sorry.
So how dense is the woodage around us?
As you get to Waxham, it does actually get quite a bit denser, but there is a passageway into town. and it's strangely unguarded. But there are some hills around the place, so it's a little bit of column A and B versus they thought it didn't need to be guarded, and or they got lazy. Yeah.
Does anybody actually know what we've been sent here for?
Even, you know what? I am
So-
unsure.
To find the source of the undead.
Yeah.
Well, most likely a necromancer.
Seems to happen normally where I come from, but you're probably right. Alright, just as a precaution, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Wait, you come from an area where the dead just decide to up and walk?
Yeah, I do. Why do you think I'd knock everyone in the back of the skull after they drop?
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't think I'll ever be visiting your land.
Don't make promises you may never keep.
That's not a promise.
It's just facts.
You know something about good old home cooking. Now, that might make my good old mammy a bit, insulted, but then again, she's a tough woman.
I love this character so far.
I love him too.
He's pretty dope, yeah.
Well then, all right. So we're coming to the entrance to the town. What's it like? Is it like ramshackle buildings? Does it look like it's well kept? Does it look like people have been here? Are there like any people that I can notice from here?
The buildings are kind of not burnt out, but they're abandoned. Broken windows, doors ajar, doors like swinging on their hinges, shutters fluttering,
Shuddering.
like shutters shuddering and unshuttering, and shuddering.
Sundering.
Tsundere.
There are some howls in the distance, and it's not dark. It's midday, but there's a building toward the center of town where it looks like it's somewhat darker for some silly reason or other.
My intuition tells me that the source of our undead problem, if it is caused by that, would be from that oddly shaded building over there.
I'm gonna fly up and see if I can spot a graveyard.
There is a small graveyard in the back of the building that looks like it's partially shaded but not fully shaded. There's about between 10 and 20 headstones on there.
Then gently glide back down.
And how was your flight?
I was checking to see for a graveyard. I didn't quite get enough detail from up there to see whether or not things are or have recently been emerging, but I would like to go check it out.
I prefer to make sure the dead have their resting place as well. Wait a minute. It is true that they bury the dead around here, yes?
There was a graveyard, so I'd assume.
Why is that guy walking around then? No. Sorry.
It was very
Um,
strange. We tend to burn ours.
We would have, because how long did we walk after the combat?
I would say probably about 6 hours.
Yeah.
We probably would have taken a short rest. So
Yeah,
Kiba gets his
definitely.
key points back.
I guess just rest and stretch my toe beans.
Which Ambro's just gonna make a comment. You people rest too much.
You
Do you guys sleep?
That's my response. Like, you sleep?
Sleep is for the weak.
Well, we do have to enjoy we have to enjoy our surroundings and take all we can out of life, I believe.
Prefer to be rested before we get into a town that might have a bunch of undead in it.
That too.
We're not rested from the night.
We've been walking for many hours, so there's
Yeah.
multiple. You have to take multiple breaks.
At least 2.
Smoke break.
Lunch break.
What
bathroom
about
I mean, the
break.
good news is, didn't get lost. You're welcome.
11's?
Where I come from, you climb the mountain in one go, or you get left behind.
Well, that's where you come from. Where I come from, we take things a little on the slow side.
Where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken.
There too.
With
And again,
grits.
I've been home in some time. The mountain may or may not still be there.
How do you misplace a mountain?
When you have the vengeance of one angel or another, things happen.
You can just see that the look on Bertrand's face. There's like a mental note being taken. Like, what in the actual hell?
Oh, the heavens.
Rex looks totally impassive
Well-
with his plague doctor mask.
I like the insight check
course.
Rex to see if he's freaked out or not.
Turns out Rex zoned out. He didn't hear half the conversation.
He didn't hear a damn thing. He was
Here's
lost
my
in his
insight.
thoughts. So lost, in fact, he didn't hear anything for the past 3 hours.
Nice.
It's like one of those little cymbal banging monkeys. Ting, ting, ting. That's
Do-
it. That's all that's going on in his head.
What are you inciting there, Doc?
I already said to see if he was freaked out by the statement or not, and all I've gotten is symbol monkeys.
Oh, okay. Freaked out. Okay.
Um,
You want to fight it?
honestly,
Deception.
he's not paying attention. Like, he really did. He didn't know what happened because I may have got distracted on my end and also didn't pay attention.
Oh, okay.
Live your character. Be your character.
All of my characters have this trait as well. If you don't have noticed from all the games we've played.
You zone
So
out.
I have.
No.
Believe you me.
I will never get accused of not playing my character because my
I say my characters are aloof, but he really is aloof.
Let's put it this way. The one that I think that was on it the most was actually Rebel.
Yeah,
Okay.
Anyway,
Rebel is
So-
me when I'm at work.
shall we check
He
out this
go
building?
Look down the road and pull out his sword and go, well, should we be about it?
I do believe we shall, Mr. Egan.
What's
Actor.
going on?
We're going to the building.
I'll meet
Okay.
you at the building. I'm gonna
Mr.
go check out the
Kiba, would you
graveyard.
mind, Mr. Kiba, would you mind guarding the rear of the formation? I will take point.
As you wish.
I'll walk behind Egan. Keeping a weather eyeball for the undead.
Quickly run around to the graveyard while they go up to the building.
The unholy.
Everybody's pulling weapons out. I guess I'll string my bow.
It's the you've got to say it like this.
You really need to
Okay.
use your mic for podcasting to record this instead of the mic on your headset.
Yeah,
Okay.
but so we're walking and we're walking.
And we're walking. Okay. So you get inside. This is because there's a graveyard outside. This is actually a church.
Is there an
And
actual
it's
map
been-
for this, or is this all theater of the mind?
No, this is theater of the mind for now.
Okay, good.
There's pews, but they're cracked. And there's to normally be full of like radiant and holy energy, but it's suppressed or subdued, as if it's just like a candle flickering just before it gets snuffed out.
Little bit too much info for some of us. You need to know who has like divine energy in them. So like Sunday might know this, and
Yeah,
so this is the different type of stuff you really got to watch out for how much information you're giving away. I had to learn this too.
Yeah.
It's too much of description. If we ask about it, go ahead, go. I mean, if we go, hey, we're gonna take a look at the church. Okay, you see pews that are cracked and damaged, and you see the altar, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
should wait for you to ask
Yes.
before I give you
Show,
information.
show, don't tell. We're going into tell territory right now.
Aha,
Yes.
okay, so we've got cracked pews, and there's a cracked pews. There's skeletons standing at attention all over the place. And where the altar would be, or like the at the head of the church, like where the lectern would be, and so on, there is a small elf sitting on it, just like using it like a step stool or just like whatever, swinging his legs. And he says, "Oh, more adventurers, more bodies, good." And his eyes are yellowed. You don't know what color they used to be, but they're yellowed now. And skin is yellow too. And his left eye is starting to droop as well. So he's fixing on you with a good eye, which would be his right in this case.
So he
How did I
also
know
has
that?
trap.
It's true.
What?
He sees your arrow coming and steps deftly to the side.
May I ask what you're doing inside this house of holiness with these unholy things?
Building an army, of course.
That is the most underwhelming response I have ever heard.
When you meet my master, if you ever do, it won't be.
What have you done to the holy aura of this building?
I consumed it. For myself.
Whoever your boss is, he needs better help because you are the most melodramatic son of a bitch I have ever met in the last 30 hours.
Ian just starts laughing.
You must not meet a lot of people then. Okay.
I don't, honestly.
Yeah,
He
apparently.
he undoes a cape that's around his neck and takes it off and prepares for battle. I did kind of draw this out. Let me drag him out of here. Hold on. I drew this out a little bit. You guys are over here. You're over here now.
Oh boy.
And there are 10 skeletons waiting to give you the business. And whoever this is. Oh boy! Ass kicking time! So,
Um,
My name is Az.
I got a question.
Az Slick.
Before we actually get into the combat, Ambrose, would you have made any of your potions and handed them out to anybody?
No.
I know it's kind of okay.
or alchemical mixes or anything like that. Yeah.
No,
No, 'cause I
Bertrand,
was going to wait until after the session to actually read what that was.
Bertrand would have wanted
Okay.
to just get out of there as soon as possible because holy
Same.
Yeah.
Ambrose has dealt with some weird people, but that kind of tops the list.
Don't forget to drag your tokens onto the new page.
Dragon D's nuts.
Maybe
okay.
I should name a character that.
You might want to be
Alright, so. Turn order's up.
Oh boy, here I go.
A
killing
dragon
me.
named D's
Oh
Nuts.
boy.
Yes.
Oh, God. Wait, what?
What? Did you have your character selected?
Mother
Yeah.
trucker.
I did.
Well then.
Click the token and do it again. There
I
you
wanted
go.
my 17.
Want me to change it?
I don't care. Either way, your call.
You'd also have a 17 because Thatcher also has a 17.
You can
Thatcher, what's your
change it yourself.
His,
what's your dex?
His initiative
5.
modifier is plus 10.
You have a 5?
Yep.
Damn, I have a +5 too.
His initiative modifier is plus 10 compared to your plus 5, so he goes first.
Yes.
All right, so let me roll for the skeletons really quick.
With the power of skeleton. Do you want me to run you some d20s?
No, I'm slowly getting the hang.
Run
of this.
him some d20s.
And for the guy,
Actually, Ty,
Mhm.
there's a little thing up here. If you look at the d20 on the side, if you click the GM, so it's blue, you can then roll a d20, and only the GM can see it.
okay, cool.
We're going to make you speedy DM if it kills you. And us.
Hold on, let me zoom out.
I mean,
No,
they're good for skills to know either way.
Yeah, they're great skills. It's saving him a lot of heartache for us being just like, oh my goodness, wait, you can do that? I wish someone would have told me.
Oh, no, there's things that you guys are telling me that you can do in here. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I didn't know about the GM thing either.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, I use physical dice to roll for my mass people. It's just a handful of them. Just go bam.
Yeah, that thing. I love that thing. That's what I've been using whenever I play or whenever I DM. I just switch it over to GM and go. I
Roll
want
the hell out of
5.
them.
I want to roll 5 d20s. There we go. I've got 5 scores.
You know, if I see one more thing talking about how bad Cyberpunk was, I'm actually going to lose it.
I heard it was pretty bad.
It wasn't even bad. Yeah, it was glitchy, but guess what? It was rushed. But it wasn't actually bad. These people need to get off their goddamn soapboxes.
Well, yeah,
Sunday?
didn't they rushed that whole game? Like they were like, no, we're not going to put it out yet, and then they're like, no, you have to give it to us now.
Hey, it should be ready at this time. And then it wasn't ready. So they're like, okay, we need to set it back because we're not ready to release it. It's not complete. And they did that a few times, which got people mad. And then the people were like, well, just release it. We don't care. So they released it. And then they cared.
Sunday, put the soapbox to the side and kill some skeletons. You'll feel better.
Skeletons. Got it.
Where'd
how
the
do you do a
turn order
turnover?
go?
Did you close it?
Must have by accident. Okay.
Oops.
You see it now?
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess it's me first
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you have a +10 initiative?
because I took.
There's a feat.
Oh, you're a ranger, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Look at my feet.
That didn't work how I wanted it to. I'm just trying to actually place it on this guy way back. Crap, I can't even do that right. This guy way back here.
A guy. Okay. We can
Eh.
put a. I'll put a little something on him. We'll mark him with a purple dot. So
Okay.
it's huntery marked for you.
Yep, and he's totally within range. So I'm gonna do him a shooting.
I'm a shooting.
I think I got
That is-
advantage.
You have advantage with hunter's mark, you don't you? 1d6.
Hunter's Mark
An
does not
advantage
do
on any
advantage,
perception?
just extra damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I get advantage on wisdom, perception checks, and survival. So no. Well, fuck.
That arrow misses, but you did shoot one this time. So happy days.
Yep, and I'm gonna move back because I've got all the range in the world.
All right. Next is Ambrose.
Which one did you shoot at?
The
I
head
shot
man.
at the big guy in the back.
Did you miss?
Man who's not the skeleton.
He seems like a good target.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, we need to kind of take out some of the rank and like the file and fodder. Rank and file.
Let the monks
I'm gonna
do
attack
that.
that one.
I don't get paid for shooting skeletons though.
Looks like the correct page pulled back up.
That This is for the rank and file, right?
Yeah, for this specific guy.
This guy. That does not hit.
Okay.
Armored skeleton. They're all
Also,
just
they're,
Wolverine.
some of them are wielding swords, and a couple of them have ill-fitting helmets as well. But it's mostly swords, and clubs, and spears, and so on.
But what about their pants? Do they have any pants?
Nope, they're pantsless.
Oh my god.
Just hanging thrown out, huh?
Yep, hip bones for on full display, and pelvis too.
Going for the Elvis pelvis move.
Okay, does that end your turn, Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, Egan.
I would actually like to hold my turn for right now until the skeletons get closer. I see no reason to go charging up into them.
You don't
Get
want to
away
get
from
Be charging up.
boned.
Hey. All right, so this man here, this man, who's
This
now going to
man's.
go,
Whose man is this?
this nameless student of the Queen, who I did not name anyway, is going to draw a bow actually,
Oh,
Yes.
don't like that.
and he's going to attempt to shoot. Let's see, where's my measuring tool? He's going to move a bit first. Whoops. And shoot.
So you remember to move the enemies, but you don't remember to move Lundgren.
All in good time, dear boy. All in good time. He's going to shoot Ambrose, or shoot at him.
Ha! Not it.
And let's see. Does 14 hit?
I have a 16.
Alright, so no. It misses. And he smiles and waves.
I hear people mildly unsettling Ty. I'm worried.
Yeah, I think he might start being a little bit creepier than you.
I didn't know that was possible.
And
Okay,
Creepy and
he's acting
disturbed
more
are two
like
different
Pennywise.
things.
Okay, he's going more Pennywise, whereas you're more the Joker.
I love the Joker. He's a good character.
as he shrugs his shoulders, you can see something else is kind of moving when his shoulders stop.
Hmm.
Like moving throughout his
Okay.
body as if it was like stirring water. You've got to stop typing in the chat, I tell you. Gotta knock that off. Okay, so next we have the horde of Oni guys. Okay. So we got things going on, and most of these are armed with melee weapons.
Again, this is why I'm farther away.
Dum, 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 dum. Just sounds like a bunch of sandals running down a hallway.
Clink, 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 clink. Like feet landing.
Flip flops
Feet,
on a
feet,
cement
feet,
floor.
Feet, feet, yeah. Pretty much feet, 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 feet.
I don't know why you just saying feet makes it so much worse. It's like the
I
subtitle.
swear, he's Pennywise.
It's just like the French subtitles. Feet. Feet noises.
All right. And Kiba's up.
Nope, I'm actually gonna take my turn now.
Oh, okay, that's right. You were holding your turn.
I will point this out because I didn't catch it before. You can only hold an action in 5e, not your turn.
Okay, okay, I get it
Or-
now.
We'll let that pass for this time, and you can attack him now anyway. That's
I'll
what
come
you're
over
planning
here
on
and
doing.
I'll smack this guy.
All right, let her rip.
I thought this was D&D, not Beyblade.
That does not hit.
I
Oh well.
forgot pop culture references around here. That does not hit, and it almost gets stuck in his ribs, but not quite.
Okay.
Okay. It's at least more than 10.
Now it's Kiva's turn.
Now it's Kiba's turn. Yeah.
Lead on.
He's
we
only
go.
supposed to do that now. Okay. All right, that'll hit. Piercing damage.
Probably not
He
great
is
on
slight.
skeletons.
He was slightly confused. Egan, if a skeleton can make a confused face, he's making one. As
What?
he's stabbed in the back. What would be his back? So.
Trunk slap.
Oh yeah.
Mushroom stamp him with your
All right,
face.
that a hit. All right, that works. Hold on. Let me do some more subtractioning. Oops, I did that wrong. Damn it. What was that? 10 and 5 is 15, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So, I actually had to look that word up so that I knew how to pronounce it in case I ever had to say that thing.
Bludgeoning?
Oh, Yicklewa.
Okay.
Basically, a wooden pole stuck on a stone or metal blade. All right.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. Doc.
It's time to do some operation. Okay. Just checking some things.
Why do I see the doc sitting there listening to some jazz? Or some Rat Pack?
You know, it's funny because I'm listening to something like that right now. It's just, I'm not him. Well,
good.
Chumbawamba, hub thumping.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna go right over here. 5,
Ever
10,
one about
15,
drinking?
20, 25, 30. I'm gonna be a smart glass cannon. I'm gonna go all the way over here and
Create some space.
create some space and go have fun with this. And he just gets hit 3 times with magic missile for 10 points of force
10
damage.
Force damage.
One of which hits him in the groin.
He is unperturbed by this.
He's a monster. I love magic missile.
Gesundheit.
Dunk.
Magic missile.
Magica. Mr. Magica.
I forgot to introduce you guys to that aspect of this campaign.
Boners?
Not about
Oh.
that. No.
Boner
Something
shots.
No. It was something else.
So you know,
But I'm
and
not-
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm not going to retcon it, though.
Okay. Have fun.
I'm just
Well,
going to say
was
that I
easy.
forgot to... We may get back to it later. You might have to remind me if the whiny kid ever comes up again. Is that in
We'll,
your
we'll,
turn?
have an, we'll have an action report. Yeah, that ends my turn.
So you know, and for the king, these skeletons are actually called boners.
Of course
Was
they
that
are.
Is that the one that was free on Epic a couple of days ago?
I
Still
think it
is.
still is.
It still is until tomorrow, which is in
Yeah.
3 hours.
So if you don't have it, grab it.
Totally not sponsored.
I wish we
Okay.
totally weren't sponsored.
Except it sort of is because it's free, at least as of 2/10/2021.
Okay.
Uh, uh, yeah.
Who are we shooting?
Oh yeah, I totally should have said that. I'm shooting the guy
okay.
with my hunter's mark.
Where
Alright.
are you?
I am all the way in the back.
I don't see you at all. You're invisible.
Where the hell did you go?
He's hiding at the
Oh,
very
there he
bottom of the
is.
page.
Okay, I
Oh,
zoomed
okay.
in and that changed it.
I needed to zoom in.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
All
I
right.
have zoomed all the
So-
way out.
Roll for damage.
Oh yeah.
13.
16. Oh!
And minus another 3, right? Okay. Okay.
And that's going to be it for me. Sorry for
Mm.
taking a minute. I'm creating macros.
No, it's fine. He pulls the arrow out, shrugs his shoulders, and drops it.
Well, fuck you too, buddy.
Yeah,
He
room full.
smiles but says nothing.
Not very cash money of you.
He shrugs again. Okay, Ambrose, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot at this one since it has people near it.
Okay, go ahead. All right, roll for damage.
Oop, shit, that's not my bad.
Okay. That was 8, right? Oh, and then 14 for the sneak attack. So 14 total. All right, cool. He's taking an arrow to the eye, and he's very confused with this development. That in your turn? All right.
That'll be it.
Okay, so go slashy on the skeleton in front of me. 19 hit.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for damage.
7 slashing.
Slice his arm off and into his chest, and he's dead. He's out.
Okay. Then I'll come up over here. Go ahead and just because I need to get through things, I'll go action surge and do it again.
Okay. That is hit.
13
Nice.
slashing.
13. Okay. Okay.
And that will end my turn.
All right then. All right. So the nameless guy knocks another arrow and shoots it right here behind Egan. And I'm going to need Egan to make a dexterity saving throw.
No.
You. Okay. As the arrow plunges into the ground, a slight blue light starts from the shaft of the arrow and goes down into the ground, arcing out to shock you, and you take 2 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Not a problem.
And it's the skeleton's turn now. Let's start with the one directly in front of you. Oh, wait a minute. I should move everybody probably in an attack.
Trent, that last one that I just posted was you on the Wednesday game.
Yes. It just makes it worse.
Okay, and there. All right. So we're going to start with the dudes around Egan here.
Okay, quick question. Are any of their weapons magical?
No, just swords.
Okay, cool.
Mundane swords.
That makes me happy.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. That one is not hit. I know for a fact because you have a insanely high AC.
19.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's
another
not
one?
insanely high. It's pretty.
For level 2, that's pretty damn high.
Oh, I know.
All right. So none of those hit. So they just kind of bounce off, and you're okay. Next is Mr. Let's go with Kiba. That definitely doesn't hit. It's a swing and a miss for him. And with Ambrose, I know you have an AC higher than 10, so that sucks. Oh, I forgot. Nah, never mind. I'm not calculating for advantage or disadvantage. So,
Well,
Other
none of
than
them
that-
have advantage right now.
I mean, I'm just rolling once for everyone, saying the hell with it. All right, so now it's Kiba's turn.
Now, little. I'm going to stab. Because
right.
I am not flanking, not a crit. So 11.
7 damage. Okay.
And I will use one of my key points to do a flurry of blows. Boom, boom. The 10.
The first one hits and the second one does not.
Okay, so another
Okay,
6.
so 17 total.
Yes,
Excellent. All right.
that's all I got.
Next is my brother.
So,
Doc.
this boy is still within range. I'm just gonna stay right here and send 3 more darts of
All 3 of them to his groin.
yeah. He's just gonna take it for a total of 11 damage. Bonsoir, mon chéri.
He smiles again. And then gives you the finger.
It's a Joker smile, crocodile smile.
Is that in your turn?
Yes, it does end my turn.
And we're back to the top of the order and Thatcher.
Well, hold up. I would like to do my thing where I take a -5 to give me a plus.
With the sharpshooter. Okay.
Yeah. Does that still hit? Come
Yeah.
on.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sweet.
So 24.
29.
24, 29. All right. As your arrow sails into his chest, he coughs and says, "This was just as he planned. You fools. Collapses over dead.
Ha!
His
Still a
body
dumbass.
bursts asunder.
You're supposed to call that before you make the attack.
Mhm.
I called it before he said whether it hit.
What now?
Before you make an attack with a ranged weapon.
Did I read it wrong?
Before you make
my
it.
bad.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright,
before you
so
even
it's
roll
my
an
fault.
attack, you're supposed to call it.
All right, 19. Just forget what I said before. We're going to do the 19. That's okay. Rewind. He's still living.
You're still a dumbass.
Take 2.
Why is Jax
And
playing
then your turn.
balloons?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
I forgot they made a 6.
Ambrose.
Oh, me. Yeah. I'm going to disengage and fly over here.
You're still in the air?
Landing. I'm just trying to get over here, and I needed the extra movement speed, so that's why I
It's
flew.
like moon hopping.
More or less.
Okay.
He's
You got to
mooning.
go up and come down, right?
Yeah, because I can't
Yeah.
stay. I have to descend by 50 feet for every 6 seconds I'm in the air until I'm level 5.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stab him in the butt.
My coccyx.
What stuff?
And I miss.
Yeah.
I feel. I don't know why. I feel like the ranger just goes in and just kind of wiggles around in the space in the pelvis, just like what? Ooh. I missed.
Okay. Is that
Well, I
in your
tried.
turn?
That'll be it.
All right. Egan's up.
Nope. I'm still gonna go for the one I was already hitting. The one to
All right.
north of me.
Aha, okay.
I just gave you advantage.
I was already attacking that.
It's
But
the
I don't-
principle.
Alright, so you would have advantage, yeah?
No.
Only on the one to his left, not to his north.
Oh, okay. I
Because
got
I'd
that
already
confused.
attacked this one.
Okay,
I would continue
I-
going with the one I have already hit. It
okay, that
misses,
does not
so
hit.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. So the nameless man is going to try to shoot Egan now. Oh, wait a minute. Let's not do that. Let's do. He's going to shoot Kiba instead.
It's it only works for 5 feet.
How? So that would be partial cover. No, you would have to be directly in front of him, right?
Yeah,
He's 8 feet tall.
and I'm only 4'9".
Using the human shield. The Kiva just holds up the small man.
All right. So
Human shield with the shield.
your AC is 16,
Mine,
Kiba?
17.
17. Okay, so the arrow sails harmlessly over your shoulder.
Monk
and
stuff.
That will be it.
No
Now
time for all
it's-
the skeleton.
The skeleton attacks. All right. So now we've got.
If they hit me and they do more than 3 damage, let me know.
Okay. Okay, so that's 3 attacks. So 1, nope. 2, nope. 3, no. Alright. One attacking Ambrose. Oh, he's currently not facing Ambrose, but I would have him like turn around.
Turn
He's facing
around.
him.
Every now and then.
Okay. So that's natural 20.
Oh,
Oof.
Will Tootin's luck
So-
come with this one?
Wait a minute, I forgot. Let's do. So it doubles the dice then?
Yes. Just double the dice.
Take 7 piercing or slashing damage. It's a sword, right? Slashing.
Ouch. Or could it be radiant or necrotic?
We'll
Because
get there.
that'd be too easy, man.
We'll get there
I'm
eventually.
resistant to those.
because like
Don't
I'm
you worry
somewhat
about a thing.
resistant. I'm somewhat resistant to everything but magic damage.
Butt magic.
Okay. We're moving on to Kiba. Here. Or does that? All right. So they whiff. And yep, that's it.
You give them advantage, right? Because they are flanking me.
But
Same
that's-
with me.
But that's more
At
man.
least 2 of them would have had advantage. I have no problem if you want to roll again to see if they hit me.
I mean, if I take it as far as that goes, only one of them would have hit Kiba anyway. So we can do 6 slashing damage.
To me,
No, to Kiba.
6, you said?
Slashing, yes.
All right. So nobody else can attack anybody else. So next is Kiba's turn, actually.
I don't know which one it was that I attacked first, but the one I already attacked, I'm going for first.
Okay, that would be
I feel like it's the one on the
to
left.
The left, yeah.
Damn.
All right. That
Just
hits.
the 5, not the.
Or just
not
a 5, okay. And any more bashing?
Is that one still up?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my only remaining key point and
Oh.
do double trunk slap.
Okay.
I will point out that you can just trunk slap normally.
I know I can do 1 as a bonus action, but the key point lets me do 2. Hot diggity!
So the first one doesn't hit, but the second one does, obviously.
8.
So we've got 13 all told then?
8 plus. Yep.
What's with you and criticals? You've gotten more criticals than everybody else combined so far today.
It's the trunk.
Especially if you include fails.
True.
Yeah, it was natural 1 his first roll of the first
Double
roll of his
natural
character.
1, not just 1. Double.
Oh, 2 nat 1s. Yes, okay. That's the end of your turn, yeah.
Yes.
Yas.
All right. Oop. Now it's Bertrand's turn. Doc, what's up?
Wrong order, my dude. Wrong order.
Okay. I'm gonna get as far back as I possibly can. This should be right here, 5, 10, 15. And I'm gonna try to firebolt Mr. Purple. So I don't know
Alright.
how long he has to live. I don't want to waste all my spells just in case he has a second form or something he's gonna pull out of his ass. Does an 18 hit him?
It does.
For 2 fire damage. Just do a woo, 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 woo.
All right.
Give him a little crispian.
His shoulder, his armor singes a little bit, and he blows out the fire there.
I prefer my undead extra crispy.
I'm sorry. There's armor on his crotch?
Oh, you're shooting his crotch? I can't believe I actually had to say that in context in my life.
Oh, you're shooting a scratch. Nice.
Fire crotch. As if my other attacks would not indicate that. I got you. Do you feel a burning sensation?
Uh,
He shrugs.
I
It
don't
says
want to answer
nothing.
this.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
It is.
We're on to Thatcher.
All right. Round 2 on killing guy. Make sure I got line of sight. And we're good. Come on, there we go.
That does not hit.
Wong.
Okay. I'm gonna finish out by moving a little bit farther away from Bellow Skeleton Dude that's closer.
How far away
That's
are
it.
you moving? Oh, I see. I had to zoom way out for that.
Yeah. That's the only
Yeah,
problem.
dude, I'm at like 30% right now, so I can see the whole thing.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Ambrose, you're up.
I'm gonna try to stab him in the ass again.
Okay.
In the pelvic bone.
That does not hit. Nor does that. Even with advantage.
Damn it. I mean, my main rolls were my higher rolls anyway.
Is that it then?
That's really all I can do.
All
No
right. Egan, you're up.
frustration.
Alright, I'll go after the one that is between me and Sunday so I can get advantage. Watch, I won't need it.
Okay.
Yeah, it works.
That works. Yep.
Die, you foul fend.
13.
Alright.
Max
13.
damage.
Nice.
Nice. Indeed.
Nice.
Is that it?
Yep.
Alrighty.
I have but one
Next
spell.
is-
Is slash.
Okay. And the guy with the bow is gonna mutter something and then shoot Kiba. Shoot at Kiba. Wait a minute. I forgot about that, but I guess we'll have to do this anyway. Hold on. And oh right. So he rolled modified 22.
Yeah, I think that'll hit.
Okay. And you'll take
What I give you?
I'm doing this wrong. 5 piercing damage. If you don't have resistance to it of some sort.
Are you a rubbery boy?
Steady.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Da-da-da. Da, 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 da.
Is that
Dun,
were you able to make that calculation then?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Alright. Now for all the skeletons. Lol. Alright, so
They are so close. I don't like that.
I don't like it. Just imagine if they had long pokey sticks now.
I feel like you have
Right.
more health than even I do, though.
Alright, so we're gonna go with the 3 attacks on Egan. Nope. Nope. And no.
You giving them advantage as well?
Oh, no, I didn't.
2 of them.
2 of them. Okay, that wouldn't do a thing. Neither would that. Doesn't even matter. At all.
Nothing really mattress.
Alright, now for Ambrose. was god awful. All right, now for Kiba. Nope. And nope, not with the 17. And nobody else can do anything, so we're back to Kiba himself, ready to rain the pain down on him with his elephantness.
Size is the prize, swallow is the goal.
You
my
should
God,
just sit on the
really?
skeleton.
How are there still things alive around you?
15.
Well, dead alive.
All right, hold on. Which one are we at? The one on the left?
The one I've been attacking. Yeah, I'm trying
Okay.
to take that one out first.
You crunch him into the ground as you cut off his head. He's out. And
And I have no more key points, so single trunk slap.
all right, that
Jesus, man.
He just whips that thing out there.
works. Ugh.
I want to kill a skeleton with the trunk slap so I can just yeet its rib cage across the room and the rest of it just crashes to the ground.
I really feel like you're just delivering
keep-
haymakers
I'll
with your
keep
trunk.
that in mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
yeah, that's
much.
basically what it is. That's my
Alright.
turn.
All right. Now, Doc again.
Hey, I'm gonna
Right after purple again, I take
10,
it.
15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna take a shot at him with fire bolty.
Okay,
Fireball.
that works well.
One
enough.
fire damage
All right.
right in his dick. And then I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over here because them skeletons getting a little close.
Right in his diac. Okay.
It's Miak.
All right. Rex's turn now.
All right, I'm going to take one step over to the side. Now I should have line of sight again. Yup. And we are going to try and shoot him again. Yes.
Are you gonna do the thing?
Nope.
Okay, don't bother.
Sending it with 14.
The arrow shoots
then-
him right in the chest, and he says, "This is just how he planned it. You fools!" And he takes out a piece of paper out of his pocket and swipes up the blood that's pouring out of his body at this point, and puts his thumbprint on the paper and ignites the paper. And then
I was gonna
crumples to
use
the
that.
ground. His body bursts asunder, and green mist and goo go everywhere. Mist goes out the nearest window, and he's not moving no more.
Do I got to worry about these skeletons? Are these things still alive?
Yes.
The hold seems to have lessened on them slightly, but they're still up.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to finish my move. 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to move that hunter's mark to this guy
Okay.
as my bonus action.
All right, then that's it for you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you mind putting a dot
Ambrose.
on him, please?
Oh, the purple dot. Yes, yes.
A lot of Angie.
If I can ever get this to work.
You just keep stabbing his pelvis.
There you go.
I didn't
Stab
mean to pick short bow.
twang.
I meant to hit that.
Okay.
He got too excited, his short bow went off.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
This
11,
almost never
and then-
happens.
6 is
17.
17.
I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a feat I have
Call.
to re-roll my rapier damage.
Okay.
I should have kept it.
All right, so now we're down to 12 and 5 is 17.
Yes. I should have kept the other one.
You got greedy, my boy.
Okay. Is that it?
think.
What is the name of that feat, by the way, real quick?
Here, sir.
Oh, okay.
Penetrating precision in combat.
All right, yeah, that'll be it.
All right, cool. All right, Egan, you're up.
Alrighty.
Wait, shouldn't that have rolled 2d8?
Between me
Wait,
and
never mind.
Probably.
Never mind. Never mind. I remember how it works.
Okay.
Yep.
Guy to the north again?
No, this one
Oh.
over here. I doubt I
What do
hit.
you have advantage on? Okay. That doesn't hit.
Okay. End of my turn.
All right. Next is... Oh, wait, he's dead. I'll just delete us him.
Dead. He's
He's
weight.
dead.
It,
He's dead weight low.
ooh, don't like that. They are way too close.
Okay.
space.
Please
The
start
three
wings
to
wings
attack
and fly away.
Egan. Let's roll a bunch more d20s.
20.
Okay, so if we hit those pair, that don't do a thing, that don't do a thing, that don't do a thing. So none of that does a thing. And then we go for
I think that's good.
attacking Ambrose.
Where is it?
22.
Unfortunately.
What the fuck? None of them gave me. Everybody else, they have
Oh.
fucking great attack.
4 slashing damage.
Ew.
Alright. And now on to Kiba. That doesn't hit. Now on to Rex here. Doesn't hit either. And 22. Hope that hits you.
Oof. Yep.
Or 5 slashing damage. Unless you have resistances.
I do not.
Okay. Alright, those are all the skeleton attacks. Wait a minute. Alright, Kiba's missed, that's right. And now it's Kiba's turn.
I think you know what's about to happen.
I
Little.
do.
Oh my God! Really?
Oh.
I mean,
oh,
I don't get the crit, but 10.
24 still hits. 10, okay. Anything else?
Yeet.
Okay, that'll hit.
5.
5 is 15. Alright,
That's it.
okay.
Cool mug shit.
Woo. Do you have toes, or is it just like elephant feet?
Straight up elephant.
Elephants have toes.
I think he's inquiring about how humanoid they are.
Oh yeah, no, it makes sense that he has straight up elephant feet, but then he has hands that are humanoid? Or does he have like 3 fingers or 2? Does he mostly use his trunk to do things? Okay, anyway. So, since it's now my turn, I see my ranger boy is getting unrangy. I'm going to... that's the wrong one. I'm going to firebolt this guy, because he's definitely within my range. Let's be honest.
Okay. Yep.
Let's incinerate some bones. This is 22
Nice.
hit.
Okay. Roll for damage? Yeah.
5. Little crematorium with you. That ends my turn. Actually, no, it doesn't. 5, 10, 15. Just a little bit more.
Hatcher's up again.
All right. I'm gonna shoot this guy with the bow.
Back him. Does that impose disadvantage?
Do you have sharpshooter?
Doesn't.
Oh, because you have sharpshooter and close quarter shooter. Okay.
Yeah.
But I
Okay,
don't think
cool.
I hit him with a 9.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Well, yeah, in that case, I'm just gonna kind of
I'm guessing.
hope they
10
don't
might
hit
him
me
either.
again because I am hurting.
Me too.
I'm hurt too.
Actually, wait, I didn't. That's what I didn't do. I didn't give myself another hit die. What? Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Or like, why am I so squishy?
Man.
I'm level 2.
I forgot my health. I'm only running on half
supposed to-
cylinders.
Is this supposed to be maxed out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
sweet. Okay. Yeah, I'm
How
a little bit
smart are
happier with
skeletons?
this.
I would say I'm not sure. I mean, according to rules as written, they have an intelligence of 6, which is a -2, so they're pretty dumb. Are you
I'm
gonna
trying to
try
think
to
if I could-
intimidate them?
Well, I was thinking about bellowing and trying to get them all to attack me, going, "Come on, you can't hit me." See if I can get them all to come after me.
Full of fable. You can't hit me.
DM,
Hit me.
could I roll an intelligence check to see if I would know anything about skeletons and how they tend to be as undead?
I just got so triggered by that Fable reference. Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Yeah, with advantage because of your background. I'll give you advantage.
Ooh. 'Cause if they're super stupid,
Jesus,
need it.
man.
It's like, I really know about skeletons.
You just wasted a double net 20.
you can't
I
crit.
like it.
You can't crit on spells, or can you?
Okay, so you can't crit on
On check.
well,
Yeah.
on
Anyway,
ability checks, so it's pretty dope anyway. I must admit.
I have an
Alright,
idea.
so what is that idea?
It's gonna happen on my turn. You have fun with that.
All right. You know I always will. Haha. Fun is in quotation marks. I'm betting. All right. So
They're all moonwalking. I just realized this.
we're up to Ambrose again. I think. Forgot to advance the turn, doohickey.
Yes.
Ambrose sus.
It is Ambrose's turn.
Sus.
Sus bros.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be.
suspicious.
Because of advantage, the first one hits and the second one does not.
All right.
5 piercing. 9. Oh. Wouldn't need to bother with that sneak attack damage. You hit him in the ribs again, and you kind of pull it out like putting a steak knife in the middle of a steak. Just kind of ripping stuff out. He crumples to the ground dead.
Hey, you dude, your steak, man.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
No,
No.
you can move.
No.
man.
No.
I'm gonna hop over
Not
here,
Oh, you can move. Okay. Cool.
and then I'm done. I want to
Alright, then-
keep him with advantage.
All right. And it's Egan's turn. How fortuitous.
Come on, you sacks of bones! Try and hit me!
Okay.
Trying to do something to try and get them to attack me. I guess maybe
Okay.
persuasion.
Right. So it would be a persuasion against like their insight or something.
I guess.
Is there an official taunt in 5e?
Compelled duel. Is
You
the
have to start out with
I will
your
roll
mother was a hamster.
persuasion And see what happens.
Okay.
Have that
So
roll.
against check for I said intelligence. All right. So. But -2, they still rolled 18. So they are unaffected.
Yeah,
They
rolled
rolled a
an
nat 20.
Yes, it did.
Fuck. Okay, this one's going to die.
Whack him.
I hope.
That'll work. Roll for damage.
6.
And 6.
As
Okay.
I toot in the fucking roll.
Oh dear. Ending your turn.
That ends my turn.
Oh, now we're on to the litany of skeletons. Oh boy. Alright, so let's give this boy something else to do. It's not quite. We can't make it.
I believe you mean a skeleton crew.
Okay, so whoops.
Quite literally, the skeleton army.
Alright, so we're gonna do the
Hey,
same
Trent.
thing.
Hmm?
You're
Yeah,
very
but-
funny.
You're welcome.
He's gonna have all 3 of them attack Egan, who are surrounding him, just because I don't feel
Yep.
like rolling too much more than that.
So 5
Okay,
dice.
so we've got up. So one actually snuck through there, strangely enough.
This is the skeleton army. Shouldn't they be like mopping a parking lot somewhere?
Probably
They're trying
And you
to mop
take-
the floor with us.
6
Trying,
damage,
keyword.
which up to 3 is ignored, so
Okay.
3 slashing damage.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so now on to Kiba.
I'm still sitting at. I've only taken a total of 5 damage.
Taking more damage than you.
Doesn't hit. And on to Rex. No, nothing there. And the next
Yeah.
one. Aha, okay. 21 hits you.
Damn.
Damn, that's
Or-
the second fire truck that's went by
Ooh.
with an ambulance.
Oof.
In the
5
last
slashing
hour.
damage.
5 slashing damage.
And yeah, that ends. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about that. They can still move. So I can get up here, get another attack. Whoa, wait a minute. Get another attack on Kiba. Max,
Did
mayhaps?
that one just move?
Did he move Max already?
Yeah, that one already moved. I
Alright.
thought.
Alright.
Move again, just not attack.
Yeah, he can
Oh.
he can double his
Yeah.
speed as a dash.
Yeah.
Oh, so he could just
He
go
just
like
couldn't
this and
attack.
just do nothing.
As they try to
Dash
thriller
action.
us to death.
Alright. So now Kiba's up. You are surrounded. Sort of.
I got you outnumbered 1-1.
Why don't you sit down on one of them?
Dude,
What are you
crowd
saying?
surfing.
I gotta yeet it rib cage across the room first, then I'll sit on it.
Oh my god, Trent. Have you been drinking tonight?
No, I'm stone cold sober.
That might
Next
be the
time you're
issue.
facing zombies or something else, no more skeletons for you, young man.
You can't
Keep
stop
that
me.
bone on.
So it's not just a boner; it's a meaty boner at that point.
What is a thickofant?
Thick
Thick
elephant.
elephant.
It sounds like sycophant. Anyway,
Alright, so Kiba, what's up? Or did the stuff just not show up for you?
Oh, am I up now? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeet. Fork.
Alright, that works. Roll for damage.
No, okay then.
Alright. Which one were you attacking?
The one I've already been fighting.
Okay. That's 11 damage. Alright, cool. That it?
He's still up.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Just barely. Alright, that's good.
I'm pretty sure that's.
And-
Gonna...
He's dead.
Yay! I yeet his rib cage across the room, and he falls into a shape.
He falls into a shapeless mass. As you baseball his rib cage across the room, where it smashes into the wall of this once holy church. The crash. That ends your turn.
Yeah, that's
All right. Doc's up.
What's up, Doc?
5,
Oh,
10,
God.
15, 20.
Let's
I'll
start
call this
thinking.
one the tickler, and I'm going to shocking grasp him and grab him by the back of his pelvis.
We're gonna pelvis tickle him, eh? Okay, that works fine.
7 lightning damage.
7 lightning. Nice.
I love this character way too much.
Apparently. Is that
More
the end of your
than
turn?
Tobias.
Oh no, I love him in a different way than Tobias.
You're polyamorous with your damn characters.
I love all my characters. They're so weird, just like me.
You can say that again.
They're so weird, just like me.
Perfect.
That is my turn.
Is that it? Okay. Thatcher's up.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot this guy down here with me again, or I'm gonna try to.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna say the sharpshooter thing. Take a -5.
Okay.
God damn, Batman! Oh, I'm so happy I did that.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. So hit that sharpshooter, hit that hunter's mark, hit that longbow
16,
for a max
20,
of 36?
36? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You blast his head clean off. He's out of here.
I feel like you just shoot the arrow at the floor, it bounces up and ricochets and takes his head off.
It
And-
ricochets into his eye socket, out the top of his skull, taking the head clean off and catapulting it across the church. Or it lands with a hut.
Nice. I would also like to transfer my hunter's mark to this guy,
All
right next to me.
I gotta zoom out to put a ginormous X on him. You're making this hard, I tell you. Put the graveyard over here, so to speak.
I was
All
gonna
right,
say,
is that
personally
it?
speaking, I would have just dragged the one with the dot to its place and the one without the dot away.
Oh, right. I
Can-
need practice
Excuse me,
with my
sir.
dots.
Can
There you go.
I have a dot?
And,
You'll be have the dots of phallus.
Oh God Almighty!
If it
Not the
pleases the
phallus.
crown,
It
I'd
doesn't.
like a dot.
Alice,
It doesn't. Go home.
Ambrose, you're up. If that ends, Cody's turn.
Is it your turn?
What's that?
Your
Cody's
turn's
turn's
ended?
over. It's Ambrose's turn now.
I'm gonna assume his turn's over.
Okay. And neither one of those hit.
I'm doing terrible today.
Yo,
This
you
is just
should go stand over there by Tree Trunk Man.
It's Egan's turn now.
And smacky smacky. Slashy slash.
It's a maca smacker.
Whack him.
Thwick thwack, I roll to attack.
Oh God.
trick was
With
Look at these
your
advantage,
crackety,
that's
you
all right.
getting
That
crackety.
hits.
13. So you either do minimum or right in the middle or max.
13, you said?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. That it?
That's the end of my turn.
All right. The skeletons again.
Sky Lehman.
All right. So I'm gonna have. I guess it doesn't really. I don't need to narrate what's what. I'm just trying to keep track of everything properly in my head.
Guessing all three are still
So
attacking
you should write
me.
it down.
I'm gonna have just 2 attack you.
I just
Oh.
smacked the other one. The one that's right in front of him, I just smacked it. And he
Okay.
missed
So
his
2,
attack.
2.
Oh,
With advantage, that would work. Oh wait, that doesn't work because they don't have advantage.
These two on me have advantage. The ones to the north and south have
but if the
advantage.
one north of you is attacking,
Okay, so
then it
1.
doesn't have advantage on me.
Yeah.
Oh, ow.
Okay, let's get the south one to damage you. There. That damage will be ignored. It's less than 3 damage.
Okay.
And so that other one won't do a thing. And then for Ambrose, he's not gonna do a thing either.
Oh, thank God.
And for Kiba, I hope 22 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Or 4 slashing damage.
He mutes because he's going, fuck!
He's been muting all night, and the push to talk has been helping.
And last of all, niece Thatcher. What's your AC again?
17.
16.
Thatcher's is 16. Okay, it beats for 2 slashing damage.
All right.
All right, and that's it for those guys. Now it's Kiba's turn.
Never mind. There it is.
I wonder what I'm gonna do.
I wonder what it is going to be too. All right, with advantage, that hits. Oh, it would still hit.
Advantage, so not natural one.
Okay, 5 plus 5 is 10.
You can math.
Yeah, I can.
That is my turn.
All right. Doc,
It's time to hit him with my stick. I'm gonna two-fist it. Nope.
You're double fisting
Oh, wait.
with sticks.
you have advantage.
Advantage.
You have flanking advantage right there. Okay.
Let's go.
1 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
I bonk him right on the back of the head, but this is not my strong suit. It's like, well, damn, that didn't work.
Don't
A horny jail, bonk.
Going how I planned.
go to Boney jail.
All
You
right.
be nice to the elephant man.
Thatcher's up now.
You've been
It's me
upset
again
about
already?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing more skeletons.
I'm gonna call it again. We're gonna take that -5. See what happens.
Okay, that
Fuck
works. well enough.
yeah.
So, 2, 16,
26.
26,
26.
26.
I highly
Okay.
recommend putting a separate button in there for a sharpshooter longbow to make it easier on you.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm planning on picking up different ranged weapons, so I might just make it a macro. I don't know yet. That'll be my turn. I don't know if he's dead or not.
I feel like you're just gonna turn into Moon Knight, just randomly throw crap at people. Sharpshooter!
He's not dead.
You can't throw a person at
close.
him. Watch me.
Maybe. Why isn't that working?
Pokey poke.
Why isn't that working?
I'm not sure. What are you trying to work? I don't see anything.
You trying to attack? Get better internet.
No, that's not the
Get
issue.
The
good.
issue. That's not the issue.
Get better
Let's
servers, roll 20.
try This.
There we go. Okay. That hits. Roll for damage.
I mean, it doesn't hit, but at least it's not the nat one.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Roll for damage. 5 piercing damage.
That's sneak attack though.
What if I could use Piercer on sneak attack?
I don't think
You
so.
stabbed him in the back of the cranium and he's dead.
Is that the second time you've got that dagger nat 1
I think so.
in a
Yep.
row?
He also nat
All right.
one.
A rapier hit too.
Yeah.
And yes, that's the second.
Now it's Egan's turn.
Yeah, Egan.
If
this out.
Ambrose's turn is over.
Yeah, it's no. Now it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Circling around.
Yep, and I'm gonna attack
Whack
that one
'em.
right there.
One you have advantage on, right?
Yeah,
That hits
considering my past, I'm not adverse to fighting.
7.
7. Alright. And he's still going. Alright. Is that it?
Can I try to yell at them to come towards me again? Try and
You
get their
can.
attention. Okay, persuasion. Let's hope they roll bad. Come and get me, you sex of boners.
I thought you were gonna say sex
With a
offenders for
fif-
some reason.
That's loud.
With a 15, right? Looking to beat 15?
Hmm.
Yep.
Oh, they got an 8. Okay, so they're
So on
really
their
after
turn-
you now. So on their turn, they're probably gonna. Oh, their turn's next. Oh, that was smooth
Mhm.
moving, smooth operating there.
There's
So
a
that's it.
Lex
Like you guys
T.
playing that.
That's
Cool.
it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And
Bonk.
You've got
Is that an attack of
two
opportunity?
attacks,
If you had a
it
melee
is.
weapon-
attacks of opportunity here, and 1 attack of opportunity here.
That's if you have a melee
He has a
weapon out,
ranged
though.
weapon.
There's
He
only a,
doesn't have a melee weapon.
yeah,
Oh. All right.
I mean, I do have melee
You always
weapons.
have to have
but you have to have it out. So currently you are
Oh.
using your
Okay,
bow.
So 2
Wait.
attacks of opportunity here.
I'm gonna have to look it up later because I don't know if that whole close shooting thing makes me get it.
You can't get
Okay,
an
that
attack
hits.
of opportunity with a ranged weapon.
when making a ranged attack whilst you are within 5 feet of a hostile victory. Do not have disadvantage on the attack roll. Your ranged attack ignores half
This
cover,
one,
3/4 cover against targets within 30 feet. You have +1 bonus to attack rolls on ranged attacks. No attack of opportunity. I think you can get opportunist, which may give you attack of opportunity on ranged attacks.
Ooh,
There's
I'm gonna
one
have
for
to look into
magic
that.
too, isn't there?
Yeah, it's called a Warcaster or Spell Sniper.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I took the things off for him, the HP off for him. What about Kiba's attack of opportunity on that?
Crag!
Craig!
Crag!
You there? All right.
Ye-
With it, you get advantage on that or no?
No.
No, because
All right.
they're moving.
All right. That does not hit. Damn. All right. All the skeletons get to attack again.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do. If we circle around, oh, one of them is going to be without advantage because they're not paired up.
Yeah, so 5 attack.
Whoa, how far does this guy get to go?
So,
He is able to double his movement speed as long as he doesn't attack.
all right, so he's not going to do
Oh,
anything.
okay.
He's nowhere
My
near
bad.
anybody. All right, so let's do 2 attacks here. Wait a minute. 2 attacks at advantage. 1 attack without advantage. So we got to do. Which were all crap. And then 1 without advantage.
Not 20.
Oh no, it just so happens to be
If
that.
I add 2 to that, 1 would be 19 exactly. For
If it meets, it beats.
Yep.
If it beats, it meets.
But it has no.
less than 3 less than 3 slashing damage, so that's it for that. Now it's Kiba's turn. Your quarry has run off. How dare he?
The little small angry, what you think is a little small angry human
Okay,
has
that
bellowed
works.
a challenge.
8 piercing works, okay. With advantage, that's alright. And cut out his. How do you want to do this? Was you want to do the rib cage again or just a neck cut?
I'm gonna grab it by the leg and yeet it across the room.
Okay. It lands with a thump short of the wall and does 1 bounce before coming to rest at an awkward angle on the other side of the church.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
So you could make it. You can make an attack of opportunity with a ranged weapon or as a spellcaster, but you can't use your ranged weapons or magic. You have to use improvised or unarmed strike.
So it would be like 1d4, whatever.
Yeah. You just had to hit him with a shaft
Basically,
of the bow.
you're bopping him on the bow or trying to punch him.
All
We
right.
were just playing tummy swords.
Is that the end of your turn, Craig?
All I got.
All right. Brent's up.
Oh wait, if that killed him, I'd like to move over here.
All right, go ahead.
I have 40, so I should be fine.
I'm just gonna fire a bolt this guy.
right.
I prescribe to you, re-death.
All right, that works. Roll for damage.
3.
I diagnose you dead. I diagnose you with dead.
In my professional medical opinion, you are dead.
All right then. So that's it.
Yes, that is my turn.
Patches up again.
All right. I'm gonna shoot this guy
Yeah.
with the old bow,
Oh,
or not.
You fumbled your arrow again.
Stop
I guess I'm
fumbling.
just gonna cry.
Okay. Sounds fair. You can move if you want to move, of course.
The distance is playing tricks with his eyes. Ugh.
Other than that, that in your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
All right. Ambrose, you're up.
You
Whoa!
will die.
20s, awesome.
okay.
You will die.
All
That's
right.
actually fantastic.
Roll for damage.
Dude, you even got the
Okay,
sneak
so
attack.
6 and 6 is 12 plus.
I'm gonna
8 is-
re-roll that first one,
Watch me lower.
which
Okay,
is this
the
one.
piercing. First set of piercing.
There you
So
go.
you got 6 and 10 is 16. 16 plus
24.
6 is 22. 24. Yeah.
I just want to take a moment to appreciate the awesomeness of that roll. I mean,
Yeah.
nat 20, perfect 6 on that sneak attack. Then came back with the re-roll and got even higher than the first time.
Nice.
It's almost as exciting as the Super Bowl. Is that in your turn?
That's not a very high bar, though.
I know.
Yes,
Is
it will
that
in my
in your
turn. But I will say, I think it's more exciting than the Super Bowl.
Yes, I know.
That's not a very high bar, though.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
Egan's up.
take a smack at the one between me and Ambrose.
Okay.
Sandwich
Dude, I
in that boner.
fucked
All
up.
right, that works well enough. He's out.
8.
He's out. All right. Is that in your turn?
That ends my turn.
All right. Well, the skeletons are running up over here. It's Kiba. They're trying to.
Wouldn't it
Punch
still
up
be
now,
trying to
of
come
course.
after me?
It might. He might. Guess we'd have to determine, like, where was he here?
See if he rolls above a 15.
Okay.
Or should I say above a
Oh.
7? So he
This
would
guy
probably
did
come up to right
1, 2,
here.
3, 4, 5, 6. Come see you.
Oh, then Kiba gets an attack of opportunity.
Whack him.
Whacker.
Nope.
Fuck. What is with all these double rolls? Twin rolls. All fucking tight.
The gods of neutrality are here.
All right. So they're both gonna try to attack you, Egan. Let's see what's up with that. Let's see. Crap.
Mega crap.
Crap. Oh, that's nice. And so 1 for that.
You know they don't have advantage.
Oh, no, then just forget that. You don't get anything. You
No
get nothing.
sufrir. Do
No,
not pass.
no treat,
Good
no extra
day,
lunch
sir.
money, no allowance
I
for
said
you.
good day.
All right,
You get
that's it.
nothing. You lose. Goodbye.
Huh, what? I said good day.
And so that's it. And Kiva's up.
Kiba Inu.
I am not a dog.
Then you come at me with sticks?
All right, that crit works well enough. So 8 damage. Okay, that works well too.
The deadly
8 and 6 is
thwapper.
14. All right, is that it?
Across the battlefield. That's it.
Yeah, okay. Box up.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna try to cinder this one again.
All right.
Nope.
That won't work at this point.
There is no disadvantage though, but it's just 13.
Oh, okay. So it's the first roll. Okay, first roll does not hit. And you want to move around, or is that
No, I'm fine. I'm just kind of leaning on my
Alright.
staff now.
it? So
I guess I'll
So,
move a little closer
matches up.
to right there, and then try again.
You gotta shoot the mark,
Fuck
right?
yes.
All right.
I'm going for the guy with the dot.
Yep.
But I don't. So boom.
Aw.
Hunter's mark really pulling in clutch here.
Don't
For a
even
total
bother
of
with any more
17?
damage. He's out. He's just totally
All right.
out. Right there.
And we're gonna move that mark to the last remaining skeleton.
But whoop, I forgot about that. Okay,
Sky
so we can
Lehman.
switch it out. Crap.
He's the last guy. I know it's there.
There you go. All right, is that in your turn?
Thanks. You know what? I can move up a little bit farther. Boop. Now I kind of got a line of sight on it. Yeah.
You can move again before your next turn. If it's still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's still alive.
Yeah.
Ambrose, you're
I
up.
doubt it's gonna be alive.
Yeah.
Sucks you don't get advantage right there. But apparently you don't
All right,
need it.
so the rapier hits, the other one does not. Okay. 4.
Roll that.
Okay.
There we go.
So
That's better.
9 instead. Okay.
Yeah.
9!
Just like, haha, just kidding.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
Now Egan's turn. Yay! Wail on him. That hits, of course.
25 and 25.
8 damage.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. And now the skeleton. He's surrounded. He's gonna now go after Ambrose.
One man alone.
Bring it, chomp.
And it doesn't do anything. He rolled too low. Kiba's up.
Yeet.
God damn it.
The one
Doesn't
time
work
it
at
doesn't.
all.
Nat.
With advantage, that hits. Yeah. All right.
Uh,
So you smack him into the ground and then smack his skull way across the church. He's had it. He's out.
I just kind of imagine like a whole. He bops the trunk from above, smacks him in the head, picks it up with his trunk, and then shoots it.
Yeah.
All right. And we're out of combat, too.
I eat the skull like a shot put with my trunk.
You should fill it
I'm
with
going
steel.
to-
You should fill the skull with steel.
Okay, turn.
and I'm going to inspect this body.
Okay.
Well, he's
After
in
I
a
clean
vial.
the skull.
He has parts of a burned letter with his blood on it that didn't burn up all the way.
I pick that up and I hand it to Doc.
Help me scrape up some of these bones, would you?
If you have a vial, here you go. I got hurt kind of bad.
Over here, there's a desk in the corner. It's kind of beat up, but there are also some papers on it with people's names and different regions and locations.
All right. I'm just
and they're
gonna.
numbered.
I will take this. I'll also scoop up all these things and put them in my bag, and like a
Or hand them to me and put them in my bag of holding.
yeah. Put them in the whoever has the bag of holding. I give them to that, and I
Egan has it.
shove a
Egan
couple
has
of
the bag.
femurs, shin bones, and elbows and
Wow.
stuff in there, like enough for like one skeleton's
Trent,
worth. Yeah.
Message what you want me to put in the bag so I can write it down.
Okay. Okay. Also another thing that just because you told us too much information again, there's stuff on the things that we saw. Like there's a desk covered in papers.
I believe he meant
Okay.
to tell us that.
Yeah, I know he meant to tell us that, but a desk covered in papers and signed. There's not a list with names and locations on it. We
Yeah.
ask what's on some of these papers.
Oh, okay.
There's
So-
there's names and papers.
There's also a leather-bound book on there as well.
What's it say?
You don't know yet.
I'm gonna pick it up. Try to read it.
You kind of fail at that, as far as that goes.
Does anyone recognize the language?
No. Oh, wait a minute.
Like-
Actually, Ambrose does, because it was written by the same person who wrote the note on the bugbear. But other than what the note actually says, he wouldn't know how to read that. Just like he doesn't know how to read this.
Fine, I'll take it with me.
Okay.
As one of
Do
my,
I find? No,
as one of my last spells for the day, I'm going to do a quick detect magic. Is there anything magical in the area? Which would be 30 feet, and I'm just going to canvas around.
Okay.
Because it
that's actually
can't,
kind of what I was about to do.
it can't penetrate barriers of 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay, so you've got it cast on you, and you're like walking around, like
Yeah.
swinging a lantern.
Yeah, it goes in all directions, but it lasts 10 minutes.
Goes in all directions, and it lasts 10 minutes. But does it move with you?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the range and target
Oh,
itself.
okay.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense the magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Inside the altar, there's a small glass vial with black liquid in there.
Ooh. This looks important. I'd chuck it in the bag of holding.
They
Does
half
this guy?
expected Cody to be like, I'm gonna drink it.
Does this guy have anything else on him besides that letter?
He has a pouch containing 50 GP and some dust in a pouch.
I hand the dust over to Doc, and I give each member 10 gold.
Okay.
Well, this was completely underwhelming. But I think we'd solved the undead in the area for now. Let's check out that graveyard.
I shot a guy.
Good for you. I pat him on the shoulder.
You guys just see, you guys all just see Egan just standing there going, crack his neck. That wasn't even a good gout.
I don't know about you, but I feel a little drained, like I could use a nap, but I don't want to sleep in this godforsaken town.
Nope.
I'd have to agree with you on that one.
All right, let's go.
But I also don't really,
Crack his trunk.
I also really don't want to sleep in the other godforsaken town either.
I have to agree with you on that one too.
So after we check the graveyard, Bertrand's just gonna like set up a little hidey hole somewhere for us to stay
Okay.
in,
Sleeping out in the wild, eh?
in like a lean-to, something like that.
Okay. Okay.
Using some of my butcher knives to do it.
Okay.
I create shelter. Survival.
And what a magnificent shelter it is. Winning contests and everything.
Only I get that reference, Ty.
Doesn't really matter at this point, does it?
No, it doesn't. Anyway,
All right.
does that end us?
I'm going to have to think of something crazy for next time, of course, because you're now out in the open. But otherwise, yes.
Well,
we're over for
it's
now.
we went a little over our normal time, and people do have to work in the morning, so we're gonna end it out really quickly. Thank you for stopping by. If you ever watch this, cool music plays the Let's Go Down. We'll catch you next week for Finally the Siege.
Penis.
Bye.